The time, it goes so quickly. Oh my god, yo, MJ, I'll do, oh my god, I just had to suffer through my brother's lecturing me on going to university since he knows so much about it from TV and stuff. Pog, awesome, cool. I mean, was it a good lecture? Was it informative? Oh my god, yo, Tyler, Aldo, what are we celebrating? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Wouldn't you like to know? Oh my god. Yo, stars, Aldo. Oh my god, the angry Canadian. Hey, I know you're not here right now. Well, I'm here now, but I thought I'd update you on the car. Oh yeah, from the Pop Tire. Before I have to go into work. Spent over $1,300. Oh my god, dude. I need both rear wheel bearings replaced and new brakes all around. Jesus Christ. All in, it took me about 20-ish hours of work, so they spend my life all week. Oh my god, King. That's rough. That's, good lord. I mean, hopefully it won't need more work anytime soon. Hopefully you're like good for a couple of years. Jeez. Oh my god, yo, messing out, dude. Yeah, you would, yeah, up in those fog banks. Yeah, you probably would need a vehicle to get around. Me myself, living in the far north of Nunavut. Yeah, me too, same. Yep. Hello, everybody, how's it going? How's life? How's the wife? How's it going? That is what I said. That is what I said. Oh my god, hi, Nap. Hi. Why so dejected? Why so sad? Why so boomerific? Oh my god, howdy Nap, how do? Nap, I just want to say how hilarious it was. You think the reaction to me was doing a bit. I just thought you were doing a bit, man. Are you gonna look me in the eyes and you're gonna tell me it's out of the realm of possibility that you would just, for the bit, start only? I kind of thought that you just had like, you know, like somebody, like, you know, when like kids say jinx, like I kind of thought it was like that kind of thing happened on in a Fortnite call in the Discord, and somebody's just like, I bet you can't go 24 hours without talking in the Discord. And it was just like, I'm not talking, I'm using reactions, like that's what I thought it was. Which I mean, I was like, fair enough, have your fun. It's way worse to find out that it was a hacked, that you got a hack. That sucks. Oh my god, not me watching several nap stream intros in slow motion to try and count the number of hellos he says. Are you surprised that he's incredibly inconsistent and so fast that even as half speed I can't count reliably? Never let him know your next move. What can I say? What can I say? Oh my god. I mean, traditionally, there's technically only meant to be 3 to 5, but I tend to, like, hello is all that's really needed. But there's just so many people. There's so many, I gotta say hello to everybody, you know? Oh my god. One of my shocks that I replaced, like 5 months ago is shot already. Oh my god! What, were you off-roading the thing? How'd you shoot a shock that quickly? Do I need to bring that back in because they, last way long? Yeah, they should. You should not have to replace shocks very often. So far as I'm aware, I mean, I don't really work on cars, to be honest with you. Like, if I'm being upfront, I know what a shock is, I know what it does, I know that it's not like a commonly replaced item. I could not, for all the tea in China, tell you how long one is statistically meant to last, you know? Yes, Nap, Discord terms of service jinxed me, so I wasn't able to talk for 3 days. Well, you know, I didn't know it was terms of service. I thought it was somebody in the Discord. I just thought you had a bit going on, man. Listen. Are you trying to tell me that that's so out of the realm of possibility? That that's something that, like, I couldn't possibly have fathomed otherwise? I think it's pretty consistent with your character, all right? Having a bit to go off of, and that feels very in line. Especially in the last month where it's been, what was that GIF? What was that GIF that you've sent in response to, like, most everything consistently? No, it's not, Nap. I would 100% do that for the bit, which is why I find it funny. I'm sick. Anyway, it's time to go into work, so I'll catch you on Monday, maybe, possibly. Sure thing, Canadian. Have a good time at work. Hopefully your car doesn't explode on the way. My God, hopefully you won't have to do any more work. Good Lord. Travel safe, King. Why? But anyway, as to the rest of you, well, we're here for a good time, not a long time, but a grand old time. I bet you anything. Matter of fact, I can tell you it's guaranteed. You're gonna have a good time at today's stream. Or your money's back. That's a lie. No refunds. That's a lie. I offer no refunds. L plus ratio. Never doubt me. Never. Your car shocks absorbers are likely to last several years before needing replaced. Oh, there you go. He can't keep getting away with it. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. 10 out of 10 bit, maybe an 8 out of 10 transition. Let's go! I'll take it. Oh my God. Speaking of Tyler, actually, one of my favorite things I think I've seen. I don't think I realized, like, I mean, I know I've done it for a long time, but watching the smash cut of my transition cut intros that Tyler's put together with, like, and because you can see the background of the Minecraft launcher changing as each update is coming out, so it's very I don't know, it was a really cool thing to see where I was like, oh man, I have said this a lot, huh? Well, dang, I didn't realize it was that often that I was saying it, you know? You see the compilation I've made of me say, I did, yes! Yeah, it's really cool. I miss these transitions every single time. Well, they're here forever, immortalized by Tyler now. But Tyler's immortalizing them into a supercut, apparently. Oh my God, that was the coolest thing in the world. I was like, oh my God, this is sick. Wait a minute. Oh, Minecraft never change. I don't know. I don't think I've ever. I mean, there must be some that have repeated, right? Like over the 3 years. Some. I know I didn't do it for the full 3 years, but still. Surely some of these transitions have repeated at some point or other, right? Like they must. I'm not even done with it. I'm only on VOD 80 of 145. Oh my God. Sweet Chris Kringle. Oh my God. Wait, 145? There's only been 145 streams? Oh wait, no, that's probably just only the Minecraft stuff. That makes sense. I was like, no, well, surely there's been more than that. Now, but I have good news and bad news. Good news, you have me for the whole stream. Bad news is because I called out of work due to stress. Oh my God. Well, you know what? I will say I'm glad that you're looking after your mental health and called out for such a thing, because that is a good thing to call out. I was gonna say if you called out to watch the stream, then we have a problem. But in that case, then that's good, man. You should take a personal day like that when needed. It's important to look after your mentality. So over halfway. Oh my God, how many streams a week? 2 to 3 depending. Typically 2. So chatters, I worked for a land surveyor, and for some reason these guys all know each other. Well, you know, the land surveyor community, it's so tight knit. Like first name basis. My old boss ghosted me, so I applied to a different company, and they started bashing my old boss in the interview. Anyway, I got the job. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, it sounds like that you got out of a bad relation with the first employer and are in with a much better group. So congrats, dude. That's awesome. Nab, if you watched the most recent Poggers.
Happy end of Pride Month, FAI mean friends. Also happy 2/3 of the way through your first rub a year.
I remember, thanks so much for the 8 months. That was insane. Yes, 2/3 of the room a year. Yes. Oh my God. Pride Month's not over yet though. Come on, we still got time. There's still time. So much could happen. Who knows? If you watch the most recent supercut, you'd see you got the same splash text 2 VODs in a row. I did? Oh, well, would you look at that? La-ti-da. My old boss is infamous in 3 states for doing things wrong and getting away with it for like 20 years. That'll catch up to him. Eventually, a bunch of cloaked figures will find him unto the evening, and they will do away with him in a manner fitting his moral conscience. In a video game, of course. In a video game, and nowhere else. Oh my god, hilarious that the bot pronounced Ruba correctly. It just knows. It just knows. It knows he's Ruba. What do you mean? Or did it not say Ruba? Did I miss that? 2 to 3 streams a week, 3 years, 3 by 52, 156 weeks, 156 equals 312 streams, 156 times 3 equals 468 streams, 312 to 468 streams total. Good lord, too many. And there are the occasional ones that are on, that have been on Saturdays and Sundays before, but those are very rare and usually only Minecraft Live, to be honest with you. I think that is. Oh no, there was a Sendcraft Season 3. That was a Sunday stream. What else has there been? There's been a handful of other ones. There was Minecraft Live, which is almost always on a Sunday, or no, it's almost always on a Saturday, I think maybe. There's one of the two. It's always a weekend, and that has always resulted in me going live on a weekend, which has always been odd. Don't forget Nap Weeks, true, Nap Weeks, which are then 5 streams in a row. Thank you, I know, truly, I work so hard in them. Yes, truly. Oh my god. You know, we should set another. We should set another Nap Week sub goal at some point. We should have another one of those. It's been forever. It's been 5 ever. You know. Oh my god. It did not say it the way you say it, King, but that's okay. Don't worry. Wait, is it not Ruba? Wait a minute. What? 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 What do you mean? 8 months in? 8 months? And you mean to tell me it's not Ruba? It's so Jover. It's so Jover. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Since Napoleon usually does 2 streams a week, I'll assume they'll balance out. I could be wrong. Oh my god. Nap week, nap week, nap week, nap week. Nap, you know, oh my god. Nap week, where you only play games I suggest. I don't know about that one, G. That just sounds like Fortnite week. I just found it endearing that you repeatedly mispronounced it even after you were told. That sounds like me, actually. You know what? Now that you say that, that sounds a lot like me. Being told something's one way, but then I got it in my head a different way, and so then I just can't change it, and then I go like, oh, well, no, but Ruba. It's only streaming, I should say that. Like, I can almost always course correct, but for whatever reason, streaming does seem to have that happen. I remember there's been other chatters who I mispronounced their name like every time they showed up, and it was something else. Oh man, no, Hitman Week. I don't know. That doesn't sound very Napoleonic, you know? That doesn't sound very napified, you know? My name is a pun on Rub-a-dub. Rub-a-dove. No, I like Ruba. I'm sorry. I'm sticking with Ruba. Ruba. It just rolls off the tongue. I like it. Oh my god. Look at me, I'm MJ. That's what you sound like. Stick fight week with the chatters? What is stick fight week? I know ruler fight week, but that's something different. Oh man, I haven't done that since elementary school. You hear this guy? He doesn't like change. He's oh my god. I don't mind change at all. It's just chat names. I don't know why. Napoleon! Play Hitman! And my life is yours! I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Who's to say? Oh my god. Stick fight the game? What's stick fight the game? Remind me, chat, why do we watch Nap be bad at Hitman? Yeah, why do we want to watch Nap be bad at... What do you mean be bad at Hitman? Why is the presumption that I would be bad? Oh my god. This is why I bought Elden Ring and I'm not streaming it. This is why. This is because I couldn't handle it. You'd all just kick W and L constantly and I'd lose my marble. Oh my god. Wait, what? Why did it? Oh my god. Oh my god. My mouse is double clicking. 1 second. 1 second. Why is this? Why does it hate me? What? Oh. I entirely missed it. What? 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 And like that. Perfect. Do it or I'll donate to another $2.99. Do not. Why would? Oh my god. Because we get to bully and criticize him, and that's fun. What? Speaking of bully and criticize, it's the gang. Oh my god. Stick Fight is by the same developers as Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Well, I don't know what that is either, though. I don't know what either of these things are. I don't think it's us you need to worry about. If you streamed Elden Ring, it's the Elden Ring community finding your channel you need to worry about. Kinda true, actually, kinda true. Hey, this guy used magic once. What a loser. Oh, you're not actively making the game more difficult for yourself? L? God, you suck. Oh my god, they will be meaner than we ever could. I didn't know. See, there's a distinct difference. There's a distinct difference between those two. What you're mistaking is the fact that I don't care about the opinion of everyday people. I don't. The entirety. I could gain 5,000 Elden Ring viewers, and I wouldn't give 2 pennies of a thought. Penny farthings, that is. I wouldn't give 2 pennies for their thoughts, because I wouldn't care. It's the people who are here constantly and I interact with in a Discord, and then I go, oh, okay. And I go, oh, all right. Oh, man, oh. What is that noise? What am I hearing move? Oh, it's the things underneath that. That makes sense. We should pick a stream to extremely kind and nap the whole stream to throw off. No. The bullying is what you're meant to do. Do not get that part wrong. Don't get that twisted. Oh my god. We should play GeoGuessr. Yeah, true. Yeah, I'll be so good at it. Joke number 7, you got it, boss. Give me half a second. But no, what I was gonna say is no, it's games like Elden Ring, kind of like with Breath of the Wild, stuff like that. Games where you're typically meant to probably like bite it at least once or twice before you can win in a fight. Or in the case of a Souls-like, where it's like, oh, you're gonna be dying like 40 times, like 10, 20, 30, 40 times, depending. Sometimes you'll do it in one, but often you won't. And so, games like that, where like, I know myself well enough to know that I will get frustrated with the game, and I'll be chilling, it'll be fine, and then I'll look over, and someone will be like, you suck! And I'll be like, God! And I'll lose my mind there. That'll be the straw that's where the canker gnaws, you know? Steam summer sales, baby! True. That is how I procured my Elden Ring. I went, oh boy, it's on sale. Yippee yahoo! All right, joke number 7. What did 1B say to her nosy neighbor bee? Mind your own bee's nest. Oh, get it? There's bees, they have nests, and it sounds business. Oh, funny. Oh, droll, very droll. Totally accurate battle simulator is a battle simulator that is honestly very not accurate. Well, no, that can't be right because the title says it's very accurate. Nap streamed Steam Summer Sale Celeste is $2. Tyler, I own Celeste. Tyler, we've played through all of Celeste. I own it, and we've played it already. Why would I buy it again for $2? We play GeoGuessr anytime. The answer is someplace in the, I mean, no, Nap does it pretend he doesn't recognize it? Oh my god. It's so funny to see Nap rage ban someone. Oh man. I feel like that would somebody would say somebody would dunk on me and I'd be like, ban that guy, ban them, but I'd be saying it to no one. I'd be saying it to no one because there's no mods. There's no mods and there'd be no one to ban them for me. And it'd just fall flat. How many games am I buying this summer sale? Place your bets. 0. Big goose egg. Not a 1. That's my bet. Thought Nap lived in Hawaii or somewhere. No, I live in Nunavut. In Nunavut, yep. It's mind your own beeswax. No, actually it says bee's nest. That's literally the saying. I know that's a saying, but it's not trying to be a saying. It's trying to be a joke. It's trying to be its own thing. That's why it's mind your own bee's nest. That it's a play on words, Tyler. You see, it's a play on word. Should make Nap play tabs? What's tabs? Oh my god. I totally remember you played Celeste, but you should play it again for those who don't. That's what the VODs are for. That's why they exist. Oh my god. It was a dark time, true. Celeste is super funny to me because I think there were some chatters who I won't name who I think genuinely got like concerned for me because I just don't tend to rage at video games. It's a very not me thing to do. And certain ones of it were just infuriated. And it was, oh man, I remember during the playthrough of Celeste, I had to switch up my gym schedule, so I was often going like right before stream, so I was tired, and oh my god, it was just a bad mix. It was tired. I only had a protein shake. I hadn't had my dinner, and then I was hangry, and I was getting schooled by this game. But I love Celeste. I genuinely think it's one of my favorite games we've played. I think it's one of my favorite games. I think one of the only times I've ever, because there's video game angry and then there's like moody angry. I think the only time, there's only been once, I think, on stream, one stream where I was where I think I was genuinely in a mood. Cause that's the thing is like I normally am not, cause streams make me like happy to do them. Like I enjoy them, so it's very rare for Jesus Christ, Holy Human! Brother! Brother, why'd you give 50 subs? Don't you howdy me! I'm so glad I did what I did. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it on the 21st of July. Just you wait. Just you wait, King. Oh my god. I have plans in motion, but also thank you. But Jesus Christ, man. Oh my god. Well, that blew past whatever we were on. Oh my god, I can't tell. My Streamlabs crashed forever ago. But oh my god, Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you. You know you don't have to, you can just come to stream. I just enjoy your wit and witticisms. You're fine to just show up. Good lord, dude. Oh my god. What's happening the 21st? Just don't wait about it. Don't wait about it. Don't worry about it. Oh my god. Well, get him, No! Don't come after me or any of my bodily parts. Oh my god. Not the Streamlabs crash. Mark on your calendars, 21st of July. Or was that ours? Good reference, King. Good reference. Oh my god. This gifted 50 subs that acted like nothing happened. No. See, he's been here before and just like genuinely bantered. He's a funny guy. That's oh my god. Asbean/Jen. Oh, and I thought you were referencing the last time that we talked about it, and then I got confused on the fact of you asking about hours. Oh well, then, no. In that case, it's don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How about that? Don't even worry about it. I worry about everything. Nap. Well, that sounds like a you problem. All right, that's a you problem. As always, I cannot see. Well, why? Oh, wait, do you just not have a screen up? What do you mean you can't see? Oh my god. Good heavens. What was I even talking about? This always happens! I always lose every train of thought! I get stun locked, and then I'm just left here picking up the pieces afterwards! Oh my god. Good night, everyone. Good night, recommend! What was I saying? I forget. Something probably super insightful and genius and smart and funny and clever and quick-witted and awesome and cool. Stream is running at 160p? Is it? Wait, is my bitrate really low? It shouldn't be. It should be. I'm hitting a couple. I'm hitting like 6,500 kilobytes. It should be fine. No, it's just me. Oh, okay. Whew. I mean, no. Brother, don't give me 50 subs. Spend it on your internet. My God. Get yourself some better internet. Oh my god. Don't give me subs. Good lord. Man's is like, here's subs anyway. I can only hit 160p. King. Spend it on you. Oh, I mean, again, thank you. Please never think I'm ungrateful. It's just, good lord. It's such an insane thing. What was I here for? I'm here for something. I'm meant to be getting something. I came out here, flashbang subs, and now I'm here. Nope, I got nothing. It's gone. It's out of my mind forever. I'm in ruins. Apparently video quality isn't automatic. Oh, it should be. Well, I guess it depends on what you have it set as. If you have it set at source, then it should be automatic. It'll go to whatever the source is. Should be. And joke number 87. Oh, and hydrates. Oh my god. And ad time. Good lord. We haven't had an ad time in forever. It's usually Killer that sends in the ad times. Okay. All right. 1 second set button even still work? For those that don't know or are here who, well, you probably know one now since it's totally human. But if you don't got a sub, we'll be back shortly. Somebody redeemed ad time, so I gotta hit it with an ad. Baba booey, and it'll be all good. You'll be safe, okay? Go get a drink of water. Go stand up. Don't sit at your computer and watch the ads. Just go get like a drink of water, or like go wash your hands or something. I don't know. Do anything else. Just don't watch it. I mean, don't click off. Hi, but just go stretch your legs or something. Do some stretches. It'll be good. It'll be good. Well, there you go. Ads are running down. Good lord, 3 minutes of them. Sweet Kris Kringle. And wait, what joke was it? It was joke 87? What? My god. Joke 87. Okay, wait, I think I found it. What happened when the owl lost his voice? He didn't give a hoot. And 999. Oh my god. A woman was facing court charged. What? What? A woman was facing court charged with wounding her husband. You're very lucky you're not facing a murder charge. Why'd you stab him over 100 times? Asked the judge. I didn't know how to turn off the electric carving knife? What? 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 That's crazy. That's a crazy okay. Chicago the joke, I guess. I don't know. Kind of based. Kind of. Did someone just admit to real murder in this joke book? Maybe? I don't know why murder was one of the. Oh my god. How long is this book? How long? It's got 100 or it's got 1,000. Oh, old? It was let's find out. Let's look at its fun fact, chatters. If you have a book and you look at its front covers, you can learn the publication information. This has this is the 6th reprint with a reprint copyright dated at 2002. Okay. Printed and bound in Australia. This book's from Australia. Okay. Cool. All right. I guess. What did it say? All right, sure. It's an Australian. Should I be doing it in an Australian accent? Why are the Australians killing people? As a when was it written? It just gives me its republication date. So presumably 2002, because that's the copyright. It didn't have an alternative date, so that has to be my assumption. My God. An insane choice of a book. I found it at a used bookstore like forever ago. And we could look it up. No, it's from me. It's from me. I'm not giving any further intel on this book. It's my book. Only I know it. Only I get to know the jokes. 87, I didn't hear it. Oh, okay. 87 was... Which one was 87? 87 was what happened when the owl lost his voice. He didn't give a hoot. That was 87. About an owl because he doesn't give a hoot because he's an owl. He doesn't give a hoot. Or was it 99? The murder one? That was 999. Yeah. Get scammed. I knew what you wanted. You're gonna have to spend more points. Oh, scammed. No. He did redeem it again. Oh, that's awesome. Wait a second. Oh my God. The sub goal was only 50? Yeah, we were at like 34 subs at the start of stream. So I guess, yeah, the 100 sub goal was so now we have an extra stream. The 100 sub goal was gonna be something. I forget what. Oh, nap week. I think yeah, it was nap week. Oh my God, 99. You got a bus. That's not I should say that's not a challenge, by the way. That's just what it will be. I can't change it right now, so don't do it right now. Good Lord. Joke number 999. A woman was facing court charge with wounding her husband. You're very lucky you're not facing a murder charge. Why did you stab him over 100 times? Asked the judge. I didn't know how to turn off the electric carving knife, she replied. Oh, murder! He had it coming. Oh my God. What a time to be alive. He only had himself to blame. He should never have bought an electric carving knife as a birthday present for her. That's a crazy gift. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, I'll tell you, if you'd have seen it, I'm telling you, you would have done the same. This is the worst. It's no, I'm not doing an Australian accent. I wasn't doing one. What do you mean? Oh my god. So the joke is I tried to kill my husband? Yes, basically. The joke is why? So hey, why'd you stab him so many times? And the joke is, oh, I didn't know how to turn off the electric carving knife. Not that I didn't do it. Not, oh, I didn't mean to stab him with the electric carving. It was just, oh yeah, I couldn't figure out how to turn it off. So, you know, stabbed him a lot. Even though I'm pretty sure electric carving knives don't go like that far. They don't pull that far out. So like you'd still have to like have a thrusting motion. Jesus Christ! Totally human, thank you so much for 10 more gifted. Dude, that's 60 subs. That's insane. Stop. Stop it. Lord almighty. That is 60 subs in a stream, King. King. Why are you like this? Thank you so much for 5 more gifted, bringing us to 65 subs. Good lord. And Tyler, thank you so much for 5 as well. King, you didn't need a gift, Eddie. What the hell? What the absolute? Why? Did I join in the middle of a gifting war? No, you didn't. No, there's no gifting war. No, I forbid it. I will turn it off. I will turn off the stream. We're not going that way. Don't say that naughty word. What naughty word? What do you mean? I didn't say nothing. Firmly the top 1%. Good God. They're arrived late, can't stay long. No worries, King. I'm glad you're here, Greta. I hope you're doing well. Jesus Christ. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. What you talking about? I didn't do anything. Yeah, sure thing. And I live in the Yukon. Yeah, I'll bet, pal. Jesus Christ. Nap, can I have some of that gifted money I need? In a different month, maybe. Oh my god. This is a real buzzer beater, you know that? This is... Nap, genuine question, since the sub goal is now at 200%, does that also roll over to the next one? Or you mean... I did 200% of 50, so it's at 100 subs, so yeah. If you're asking, does this hit the 100 sub goal? Yes! Yes, Nap Week is secured! Good God! I don't know what it'll be, probably sometime in July, I guess. Woo! Nap Week, yeah! Oh my God. Jesus Christ, guys. Okay, I guess we're gonna congratulations, sub chat. I'm gonna have to put in a thread to ask what games we want played on Nap Week. No, actually, we need 100 more subs for Nap Week. No, we don't. What do you mean? You think a Nap Week is 200? Good God. Hylix. I don't even know what that is still. I've seen what you posted and it looks like a fever dream. Oh my God. And yes, and so we're clear, just because in the past there's been confusion. Nap Week is a work week, so it's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday stream. It's not the Saturdays and Sundays. Play Hylix on stream and my life is yours. What's so special about Hylix? Oh my God. Napoleon, play Hylix on stream and my fan art is yours? Sold. I'm a simple man. I'm an easily bribed man. Oh my god. If I gifted 50 right now, do not. Can we have a Saturday, Sunday? I'm not answering that with the people currently here. I refuse to ever answer that question. Oh my god. It's so wacky. I love watching people's reaction to its madness. Good, I'm glad. Oh my sweet Chris Kringle. You know what? Okay, so we oh, that's what I needed to do. I need the bone meal. I was getting bone meal and I was getting the mushroom to make the, okay, yes, of course. Of course, now it all makes sense. Now I recall what I was trying to get accomplished today. Jesus Christ, my brain's been in a fugue state? Is that the right word? 1 second. Fugue state. Yeah, a fugue state. That works, that applies. It's been in a fugue state since someone decided to absolutely stunlock me. Oh my Jesus Christ. Nice. Nice. Play tabs and I 3D print more things. Oh my god. What is tabs? I thought didn't you say that was one that would make me angry? Didn't you say that was one that would ruin me? We need to go to bed now. I'll catch up on the VOD tomorrow. Good night, Jack. Good night, Ned. Good night, Grant. I hope you sleep well, King. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Aren't you glad I don't show up very often? Totally human, I would love to have you here all the time, anytime you're available. Just know that you don't have to give subs to be here, King. You can just hang out. You can just vibe and enjoy your time. Oh my god. Hey, to enter the club, he doesn't. No, where's the mushroom? I know I have a mushroom kicking around here somewhere. MJ out here, I'm just saying. Oh my god, I guess I should set up a Ko-Fi for art, but I've never really done commissions. Oh, you should start, King. Oh, how's Art Fight going, by the way? You said you got into that, right? On an international block list based. Kind of base. They said, oh, PayPal. No, I don't think so. I need to find a warped mushroom. No, not one here. No, not one there. No, wait. No. Oh, by the way, might I say, so I've been playing Elden Ring, as you all know. One, it crashes a lot, I've learned. Turns out on PC, Elden Ring crashes a lot. Who knew? But, what I was going to say was, I am a god. I am so potent and powerful. I defeated the first boss with ease, and by ease, I mean I got my butt whooped, but I beat him. And I beat him before continuing on, which I later learned he was apparently optional. So that's good to know. I thought he was right there. You enter the world and he's right there. And I was like, oh, Okay, I guess that's what I need to fight next. I spent so long level 1 fighting this horse riding demon. Art fight starts the first of next month, sire. It's not an exclusive club you fight to get into. It's just something I actually have to put effort into wanting to do, which until this year I have not, and now I'm almost done with it. Yo. Where is my warped mushroom? I know I got one somewhere. Nope, not there. Oh, I do need the glass, though. I will take the glass with me. Don't you send a goose hitting the gritty on me, sir! Oh my god. How dare you? An affront to God himself. How dare you do such things? Either way, let it be known, I'm very cool, and I defeated a boss in Elden Ring, and I felt very proud of myself. In fairness, it sounds like I didn't even do half bad. I mean, there's a lot of schmucks online who are like, oh, yeah, I killed him in all to 10 deaths. And I was like, 10 deaths? But, yeah. I kept it to, like, the 30s, so, like, a lot. But not like an insane amount of death, you know? There's some out by the gardens and everything. I mean, yeah, I think there's some in the nether biome itself, but I think I have some elsewhere. Oh, did you mean out here by this garden? Wait a minute, maybe. Maybe! Did you enjoy my yeah, what? Did you just gift them and leave? Oh my god. Yes, King, thank you very much, you insane fiend. And yeah, you helped push it over. Now we got a nap week. We got a nap week cooking. Man, please. Nap, please. It didn't work last time. I tried to play it last nap week and it wouldn't capture on Streamlab. I'll try again, but it wasn't capturing. There's some floating somewheres. I believe that. I mean, there's probably one over there, to be honest. There's definitely one either over there or down in the lore build that I did. I guess we could head out towards the lore build. Or no, maybe I made them all grow in the lore build, actually. Maybe, I don't know if I actually did. Oh, well, you know what? I actually don't need, I'm a fool, actually. I don't need to do any of this. Wait a second. I have bone meal. Wait a second. Oh, I know what you're thinking of. No, that's a relic of a bygone time. You're thinking of that. You're thinking of that floating chunk there. Yeah. No, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Fortnite for Nap Week, Papa Freezeria Deluxe. Maybe Papa Freezeria. It'll be a Freezeria day in hell when I play when I play Fortnite. My god. Haha, yes. Yes, wondrous news. Give me more mushroom. Bop, 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 bop. Fiends, a lot of them. What do you have against Fortnite? I don't know, to be honest. I've just never really played it, and at this point, it feels too late to start. It's kind of just one of those things. I'm bad at shooters. I'm bad at shooters. I know I would be bad at it. I don't believe that I would be any good. And it's also just like really late into its existence. It seems cool. Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's a neat thing that I'm like glad other people enjoy and have fun with. Is the map of Canada still on this structure? Yeah, it's back there on the ground, made of redstone. My beautiful map of Canada. Why does that random bit exist? What random bit? What, of Canada? The redstone map of Canada? It's because 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, somebody said that I probably couldn't name where things are, even though I'm clearly from none of it, you know? And so I was like, I'll show you. And to do that, I made a rough outline of the nation. We can teach you. I don't want to be taught. I want to be good at things instantly. The warp fungus, but also Canada. Oh, why is that like random slab of lichen there for like growing the fungus? Oh, that's because we were growing some of this fungus like months and months and months. Like a year ago, we were growing a bunch of this fungus. None of it, more like I ain't having none of it. Ayo! Oh, the floating tree one. Oh, well, I made a tree grow back in 2021, and it grew so tall. This is all one tree. I didn't know they could grow this tall. It grew from the ground to that high, and I thought that was insane. And so I kind of just left the top. Because, I don't know, I was still in iron armor and I was worried that I'd fall and die. And so I never collected it, and now it's kind of just been there ever since. So it's been there for like years. Which is odd to say of a Minecraft world, but yeah, literal human years have gone by with that just floating there. And so now it's part of the Napoleon iceberg, you see. Now it's 1 point on the Napoleon iceberg. Somebody should really make a Napoleon iceberg at some point. I would love to know what chat thinks makes up the Napoleon fan iceberg of like different lore and bits and stuff like that. Was somebody talking about me? I heard Redstone Canada map. No, I was talking about my map of Canada made of redstone. It's over there. Isn't there also more near the nuclear greenhouse? Yeah, that's because that's where we were growing a bunch of these to make to grow the tree, because we need a lot of warped wood. Well, that just makes no sense. Why would it grow a red one? I have an iceberg submission, but that's so much work. I thought we were gonna do that ages ago. What, an iceberg? I mean, we probably mentioned it at some point. I don't recall. I got 2 that time. Yippee! Yippee yahoo! My entry suggestion is a Soup X prior nap confirmation for Pride 2024. But that feels like it's pretty high up on the, like that feels pretty surface level right now. It's pretty recent. Versus like, I don't know, something to do with Inscription, you know what I mean? Or like, oh, being a Skype enthusiast. That's probably pretty deep down. I would say the barista is pretty low down, but you all bring it up so much. You all, any new person who's here longer than 5 minutes, I swear to God. Hey, get this. This guy fumbled it. He's an idiot. He absolutely fumbled. Geneva doesn't exist, and Nap invented rap in the hardcore world. Yep, that. Yep, that counts. That would be pretty deep down on it. Canada is canon. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, where do you think all the ice that surrounds this place came from? Everywhere's outside of the city is Canada. Oh my god. Just quickly pop it back in and say thanks for the yeah, totally. It was pop it off per usual because he's a madman. Librarian is far down, and I only saw this because I don't know how the story, nor was I ever told. I feel like in the nicest of ways, I don't know if you're the best benchmark, Tyler, for what is well known and not well known in the Nap community. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't know if you would be the best test subject for gauging that. You know what I mean? Nap's hardcore world takes place in the middle of it. My god. Wahoo arson? Don't say Wahoo arson! Oh my god. Also, one day, Nap, I'll retake my bits crown. Dios Cristo. King, there's no need for any of that. These are insane. Wait, what even? That would be an insane amount of bits. Brother, you'd have to pass. You would have to pass Tyler and Gomba. It ain't happening. Gomba hard fought for that. I don't. Good lord. I mean, you still got the bronze. That's good. That's great. You're on the leaderboard. Lost Media, Undertale stream. Oh wait, no. I was gonna say there's a VOD channel, and then I was like, oh wait, no, I didn't save any of the Undertale VODs. The real trick is that I actually saved and downloaded all of them, but they are on a drive, and I don't know where that is anymore, so we'll never see them again, but they do technically exist somewheres in some capacity. Because that was back when I was still downloading VODs. You have them? Find them. I looked for months. I'm pretty sure the drive was taken by my former roommate. Like, that's why I don't talk, because it does. I'm pretty sure a former roommate of mine took that drive, that external drive, and just left with it when they moved out. So I really don't have it. I just know it was downloaded at one instance. Schrodinger's VODs. True. Oh my god. Wait 7 years and then unveil the Nap Lost Media. Yeah, what if I have a seven-year anniversary? I'll upload the end to Inscription that I played off stream. I'll upload the end to the Inscription. I'll upload all of Undertale. Oh my god. I 100% have plans to get top. Do not! In no way do you have to. You got. Listen, it is very kind. Any and all things that y'all give to me. But by God, you're so welcome to just like chill and have fun, hang out. It's way too kind, Kings. It's way too kind. Nap, if you ever find those VODs, you need to send them to me immediately. I don't know. Maybe. Oh. Who's to say? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Oh my god. One of my parents' friends stole a thumb drive with my Minecraft worlds on it. I'd go Pharaoh. I'd track him down. I'd be Liam Neeson in that moment. I'd track him down. They'd have to make five Taken movies about it. and I'd be hopping fences with a million cuts between each nanosecond. You ever see those in Taken movies? He's like hopping a fence, and I think in one fence hop there's like 45 cuts, because it's just like a jitter click cut basically. It's crazy. Trying to hide the fact that it's a stunt double because he's a million years old, and they're like, no, this guy's dangerous. Oh man, don't even joke around. Strangling you. Yeah, but it's like one of those pens that got the pop out eyes at the end. It's you know those pens with the little rubber things at the end, like little rubber creatures at the end that like you squeeze and the eyes pop out. It's like that. That's what strangling me is like. Just, that's the noise. Hey, Elio, what's going on? None of that's useful. Can't you break the warp fungus leaves from more warp fungus? Can I? Is that true? If that's the case, we're in way better business. No, it doesn't seem to be, unless maybe... Is it that I just have to do this? No. What if I... No, it's silk touch on that. This doesn't have silk touch. Nope, does not seem to be the case. If I break it by hand, nope. Seems to give me that. They don't give me anything that way. What about these things? No. Nope, don't think so. I think I just have to, maybe the shroom lights do? Nope. And slap all that in there. I only want a singular thumb drive, and it has seasons 1 to 4 of Infinity Train. What's Infinity Train? They're like a knockoff of the Infinity War series? What do you mean? Break it with your fist? I tried breaking it with my fist. It just gives me one. Is this silk patch? No, and so this didn't do it. No. Only drops the block. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is there a way? Maybe. Well, here, one second. What if I grab a lot of them? And what if I have up till 9? Will that do anything? Oh, that does nothing. What is it called? Warp. Yo, hello there, Aldo. I have an announcement. I'd love to say, but my work Wi-Fi sucks, and I don't want to kill my data supply, so I'm out. Later, Canadian. Have a good time at work, King. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Drive safe once again. I hope your shocks are fixed, by the way, since you've been driving. Infinity Train, the iconic arc from Demon Slayer? I have never seen Demon Slayer. I don't know anything about that, so... I am again very behind. Happens to the best of it. What's it? Warped fungus. Minecraft. Alright, what kind of ways of obtainment exist? Let's find out. No, I don't care about your Discord. Why are you asking me if I'm an adult or a child? What is this? Oh my god. I'm trying to access a Minecraft Wikipedia. Why? Nylium, it spawns warp fungus. Warp fungus can spawn on both types, but warp fungus is mostly bone meal, huge Track. Airway mobs, striders. Nope, I think the only way to get it is through Yeah, through the process of bone meal on this stuff. My mom revealed to me last night that every time she hears me watching streams, she thought it was Ludwig, and she was like, "It's so cool you talk to a big streamer." I'm not Ludwig? Oh no! No! No, the mellow mom thought I was Ludwig. No! I'm a different white boy. No, please. I'm a way less famous white boy, please. Oh my god. That's iconic. That's kind of great. Ow. Ow. Famed Minecraft streamer Ludwig. Oh man. Snapchat Voters, stay safe and enjoy the rest of the stream. Later, Andy! Will do, King. What? Instead, you just talk to this loser. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god. Do I need to starting stream? The plan is simple, boys. Oh my god. I need to get more frat-like. And French. Oh my god. I was like, huh? And she was like, isn't that friends with Schlatt? I was like, no. My god. Oh yeah, isn't he? Doesn't he run in those circles? Doesn't he? Oh yeah. Yeah, well, you know, the classic phrase. Oh, I was watching that Nap and Jay Schlatt video. The classic phrase that everyone says constantly, right? Right, guys? Oh, man. No, that sounds like Nap, I'm pretty sure. No, you know what? I think you're right. I think you're onto something here. Yeah. Yeah, I think he does. Yeah. Oh, good old Nap. Good old, the crew of Chuckles Sandwich and Nap. Yes, yes. I'm the next guest. Didn't you know? Oh my god, it's awesome. Oh. Wait a minute, is it just because... Never mind, I'm not gonna be indignant about that. Never mind, I'm taking that back. I'm not... Oh my god. Who knows, he could be Schlatt. My god. Yeah, mutton chops and all. Even though I can't even grow. Oh my god, I can't even grow. Friggin'. Stupid. I mean, yes, I can grow. I could grow huge mutton chops, actually. Yes, absolutely. All the facial hair you can imagine grows in, real thick and strong. Yep. Oh my god. The hit Nap and Jay Schlatt Jackbox stream. Oh, she makes me up with Ludwig and Ted up. Oh my god. Ted Nivison? I mean, that's closer to the video essay brand, I suppose. That's on brand for video essays. That's, you know? I can understand. There's a lot of white boys. There's a lot of white boys that yap. I can kind of understand how that happens, you know? Choosing not to be indignant. Now that's real growth. Okay. Oh my god. I'm just saying, I've never seen either of them in the same room. Yeah, you're right, but you've never seen me in any... Well, actually, no, you have seen me in a room carving a pumpkin, in fairness. Message, please, it's so funny. He was like, no, he's on Jungle Sandwich. We watched the episode together. Oh my god. No. I would know that the voice of that white boy anywhere. That right there, that man's been a... Did she think I was... She didn't think I was Schlatt. She didn't think I was Ted. Did she think I was Charles Slimkickle? What do you mean? Oh my god. It's Jover. How am I meant to get my own personal brand going? No! Maybe I'm entering that new, or I guess re-entering, I should phrase. I'm re-entering that phase of Minecraft streaming where where people mention all the other YouTubers you sound or act like, and they go, "You're a lot like this other guy," and I go, "Huh? Okay, thanks. I guess." Oh my god. I had to explain to them not every MC knows each other. No, they all know each other. In fact, they're all really good friends outside of it too. Every single one of them. Every content creator, best friends outside of content. Absolutely. Besties. And they kiss. Oh, the internet's a wild place, man. Okay, Nap, what? Happy Pride. What do you want from me? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, in fact, I met Ted Nivison in PAX East 2021. He is tall? How tall is Ted? Also, I'm jealous. That's sick. That's a huge flex. Oh my god. Did he steal your kneecap? Did he destroy you? Yeah, the Slimeable comparison, I don't get either, because he's way funnier! No, that's not even /J, that's just true! That's just... how's it feel to say something so controversial and brave, but so true at the same time? Oh my god. There was zero drama in the group. Oh my god. It was a very courteous /J, I won't lie. Yeah, it was a /J to spare feelings, if anything. King, I'm well aware. Oh my god. I know that I find me funny though, so that's all that I care about. Oh. At least, I'll be generous. I'll say at least 1/3 of the bits I think other people find funny. Yeah, I'll be generous. Yeah, 1/3. I think 1/3 get a response of laughter from the rest of the chat. Struggles though, I thought Dan and Phil came back to the internet as DMSP creators, and that was why I was super into DMSP. I was like, no, it's all unrelated. I mean, that's kind of funny on the internet itself. Oh. Do they do gaming as a thing? Aren't they vloggers? I don't know. I apologize. I don't know too much about Dan and Phil. Other than the fact that I think they came back and announced that they were, in fact, I think they're together, or they were at some point, maybe, I don't know. Yo, Shadow out though. When I met him, I was with friends who were fans of him, but I wasn't, and I was so confused why he was dressed like the milkman. What do you mean? Because he's the milkman. It is with great sorrow I must depart to my place of employment. Enjoy the construction of your nuclear abomination. Later, totally human. Have fun at work. And I will, King. I will. What do you mean? It's so beautiful. It's gonna be so green. Oh, I love it. Guess what my favorite color is? Oh my god. Santa's and P. Oh my god, Nap. I find 100% of your bits funny. That is a lie. That is a lie. Tyler's lying, by the way. Oh, I know. What are we doing? Currently, I'm gathering wood whilst discussing how Mello's mom thought that I somehow either was Ludwig or was several different members of the Chuckle Sandwich, despite the fact I am none of those things. And not nearly that successful. Oh my god. Tries really hard to understand my interests. I mean, that alone is really sweet. Genuinely. I'm like, it's very sweet that like that she even like knows who the creators you like are. You know, that's awesome. We're just so grateful, but she shows me Bab's Batgirl art merch, and she's like, sees, and I say, thank you, Mom, I love Batgirl, that is the one I mean, thank you, yes. Yes, yes. That is the one, yes, yes. It is neon green. My favorite color? No, it's purple, actually, but this is neon green. It's a greenhouse. It's funny. I also think it looks good. I happen to think it looks good. All right, listen. What? You're gonna tell me? Oh, he's another white boy with no taste? Yeah, well, newsflash. What else is new? My God. I don't care enough to light a nap. Thank you. That's very sweet? Question mark. Oh my God. My dad shows me Boomer, X-Men, and Doctor Who memes. I was born into an autistic family. Yippee yahoo! Purple gang, you might not be funny, but you are based for that one. Let's go! See, what I don't win over from Ruba in my comedy, I win over in my tastes. Fantastic. Oh my God. The vague comparison. Oh my God. You know what I will say? It's been some time since I've been compared to another white boy streamer. So you know what? This is refreshing. This is refreshing today. Yes. Oh man. And it's actual quality ones too, not like other times. No, not the other times. Oh my God. Nap likes purple. You know who else likes purple? Princess Daisy from the Mario universe. I have never seen Princess Daisy and Nap in the same room before. Oh man, I really do want a Daisy game. I won't lie. I know that's not what you're talking about, but that does remind me about it. I just really think that they could do a wonderful, like, road trip Daisy and Peach game. It could be great fun, and they're cowards for not doing it. But more importantly, they're cowards for not making the next Super Mario Galaxy be not about Mario at all and making it all entirely about Rosalina. Rosalina should get her own game. Let her pilot the spaceship, you cowards! Oh my God. Rosalina, my beloved. They're also trying really hard to understand my Lalaloopsy hyperfixation, but I don't think they know how to process that their 18-year-old butch lesbian trans son is buying super feminine children's toys. Some things, you know, they'll get some things and they won't get them all, but they're trying, and that's the important part. Does not deny the allegations that he is secretly Princess Daisy. In fairness, I was mostly just at first I thought I was gonna read that and for some reason thought you were gonna compare me to Princess Diana. And I was like, what is this bit? But then it was Daisy, and then that just reminded me about video games. But I will deny it. I am not Princess Daisy. I'm sorry to burst the bubbles. Who is famously and permanently garbed and associated with the color orange. Nope, but favorite color purple. Did you miss that part? Did you? Tyler said it. It can't be untrue. Oh my God, Lalaloopsy Nap. What about it? Or are you saying me in Lalaloopsy? Lalaloopsy Nap or Nap? Do you know about Lalaloopsy? Well, because I don't know what Lalaloopsy is. I'll be real. I have not heard that before. What is it? Is it a show? I mean, I've never seen Nap and Princess Diana in the same room. Yeah, funny thing about that, there's kind of a reason. There may be a pretty distinctive reason why you wouldn't see me and will never see me and Princess Diana in the same room. And it's due to my abhorrence of the British royal family. Oh my God. It's because I'm a hater. That's why you'll never see me in the same room. No other reason. Couldn't be something else that happened to cause that to be impossible. What? What? Melly, you have the floor to info dump about these dolls if you so please. It ain't my area of expertise. Oh, it's a children doll that are plastic rag dolls with button eyes that are super cool and have cool lore. Wait, like Raggedy Andy? Like Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy dolls? Like that kind of vibe? Like Cabbage Patch Kids? Like I Love Lucy dolls? What's another doll from the last century I can reference? What's another classic age doll that I can reference? My favorite color is red. Is that because of the Taylor Swift album? You don't see me wear it at all. Red, no, because then I'd get bored. Oh my god. It's so cute. Rot and plague and pestilence and woe on the monarchy. They are popular in the 2000s and got a Nickelodeon show that has 39 episodes. Oh, so they're like, wait, is that the thing with the monsters in high school? No, that is Monster High, Napoleon. That has a pretty self-explanatory name. I retract my statement. I said it and then I entirely recalled what those were called. I said it and then went, wait, no. Barbie, yeah, but Barbie never fell out of fashion, you know? Like referencing Barbie as like a classic doll feels like, you know, it never fell out of fashion, you know what I mean? It's like being like, oh, it's like Mickey Mouse. Yeah, but Mickey Mouse is still around. They still make Mickey Mouses, like a new version of him, so it feels less, like it makes less sense to reference it that way, you know? It's really distinct. Look, hold on, I'll DM you a pic. Lala Loopsy, go hard, to be fair. I'm glad you corrected yourself before chat had the chance to. It came to me in a vision, you know? In that instance, the light of God himself shone upon me. It went, hold up! Wait a minute! Remember. Yeah, I looked up, I saw Mufasa. He looked down, he said, remember who you are. It was great. I was talking with someone at work with the convo, somehow got on the topic of Princess Diana's death, and they said, I don't think it was an accident, like 9/11. And I just couldn't respond. Good God. People like that are insane. I won't lie. I really won't. It's like, get a grip. That's when you just look at them and you go, get a grip. And then you keep going, you're just like, good God. Wow, wow, whoopsie, 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 wow, 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 whoopsie, 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 wow, wow. What is that? What is? I forget. Feels like a fever dream. I was lying again. Oh my God. They were a customer. Well, that's when you shoot them. No, that's when you. Don't do that. That's when you look at them and say, what an odd thing to say. And then continue on your day. I promise you that genuinely shuts boomers up. So obvious. When you just look at them and I'm like, what an odd thing to say. And then just keep going. Is it just, it's an odd thing to say. And they get heated actually sometimes. So in fairness, you know they can get heated. What is an odd thing to say? Just, what a peculiar thing. What an odd thought to make known. My. Yes. You're saying the name of it, Nap? What? What do you mean? Wow Wow Wubsy? Yeah, but what is that? Wow Wow Wubsy. Oh, wait a minute. I remember this. I remember this show. Okay. Yo, lost. How do? Are you lost? Wait. Oh my god. Napoleon, please. What do you mean? I'm actually not allowed to do that? What, you're not allowed to say what an odd thing to say? Is that not just making conversation? Children's television show, like, what more do you want? I don't know. $1 million? That'd be cool. World peace? A Rosalina game? That'd be pretty sick. I'd love that. That'd be great. What else? Really go for like a bagel. I could really go with like a bagel with a good schmear, but that'd be about it. Ooh, a bit of, oh my god. I can't name the place, but there's a place that I know. Oh my god. Any morning that I need a little treat, they make a great everything bagel. They have like a great smoked salmon that goes onto it. It's very cheap because it's just what they do. They're just like a bagel joint, but my god, I love them. I wasn't allowed to watch Wubsy for some reason. I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob. It would make me stupid. What are you implying? What are you implying? It would make you stupid. And I did watch these. I did watch these shows. What are you implying? They'll see you want to believe it. True. That was a bit. It was a bit. It was a bit. It was a bit. My mother's words, not mine. I'm stupid anyway. You're not stupid in the slightest. Oh my god. Okay, Roba. One second. I gotta go look at the These look like Coraline. These look a lot like they look a lot like Coraline. Napoleon Buttoncuffs is the name I chose for his Lalaloopsy. Yo, they got the same button eyes as like in Coraline though. That's cool. They're cute. Don't be out. Whoa! When did I say they're not cute? When did I say they're not cute? I just meant they got the same button eyes. I was just making a comparison. I'm not hating. What was hateful about that? He was shown from the French flag. Oh my god. Wait, is there an actual Napoleon one? Did I miss that in that group? Not Napoleon. That's not Napoleon. That's not Napoleon. That's not Napoleon. Okay, no, okay. I don't believe saying they look like Coraline is hater energy. Thank you! Let's go! The day that I do anything haterific towards anything Henry Selick worked on is the day to take me away, officer. My god, who do you think I am? Dick Dastardly? My god, what kind of villain do you think I am? Good googledy boogledy. I had the pirate Lalaloopsy, and his name is Patch Treasure Chest. Oh, that's cute. I got all this right. Yeah. I'm just clearing some of this out so that it'll grow a little better. I think it's starting to. I think it's getting shortened. I think it's getting shortened in growth by all the overgrowth. I no longer have it. No! Why? What happened? What happened? It's somewhere at my cousin's house. Well, you should go there and you should get it. Oh, you know what? I was gonna say, Elden Ring, I didn't know had voice acted in it until I played it. I for whatever reason, I thought it was like an all text type thing where it was gonna be like half, well, not half, but like 1/4 of the reason why I was like, no, I'm just gonna get this and play it for me. Instead of on streamers, I was like, then I'll be reading it out, and then I'll run out of voices because I don't know how to do Eldritch Horror as a voice. I'm looking for Haley Galaxy that has her pet with it. Is it $100? I'm like the prime hater here. I would tell you if you were being one. Ruba and Kendrick are like this. they're just equal at the hip, just like prime hater energy constantly. Prime rib more like prime hater. Prime rib more like Twitch Prime. Oh my god. You know, they still sell brats. Oh, do they? Also, yo, sit up. Out, dude. Brother, have you consumed one singular frame of footage from any From Software title? They've always had voice acting? No, I haven't. I've never played any of the Souls games, nor Bloodborne. I've never played a From Software title because, largely, I just never understood the appeal per se of playing a game that was designed to like just grind you down. Like I was like, I don't know. Whenever it's described, it's always been like, it's a game that's just really difficult, and I go, so where's the fun begin? Like, what's the fun in that? Like, oh, you eventually win out. But it's like, okay, but isn't that more luck? Like, you just didn't get obliterated by the 1 to 2 hits it takes to kill you, no matter what level you are? And so you just happen to get lucky that time, and then that's your victory? That's how that's just personally how I've seen them. But, you know, my mind, I wanted to go in with an open mind. And so I decided to do so. Because I felt I was judging unfairly, having never played one. And I don't tend to like to judge things if I've never engaged with it at all. I'm still guilty. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think you have to have engaged with something necessarily to dislike it. You know, there's certain things that I think you could just look at and be like, no, that's bad and sucks. You know what I mean? I sent you a Napoleon Lapalooza. I am never gonna tab back for anything you send again. I am never tabbing back for a thing you send. Oh my god. I should have blocked you. I can't believe I let you talk me out of blocking you on last stream after the spam. After 51 messages. Oh my god. Oh my god. I knew what I should have done then. Dastardly. You're Dick Dastardly. That's who you are. You're the villain here. My god. You're even gonna have one of the little dog, the little hissing dog. Oh my. The little hissing dog. There we go. I should have blocked you. I can't believe Ludwig blocked me. Oh, no, that's crazy. We never saw Mellow again. And we never did get any notice from Mellow ever again. Nap, show them? No! No, I'm not gonna show you. Can show them if you want. I refuse to be blamed anymore for this grotesque misalliance! Oh my god. I cried 100 times. What? Why did? Oh my god! I don't know why sometimes it changes it up. I really don't. I don't understand. Guys, it was a Nap Lamborghini, a Napoleon Lamborghini. It was not. It was not what you just said. It's not the word. No, that's not what it was. You're a liar. You're a fiend. Oh my god. A debutante, even. Oh man. Maybe. No, never mind. It was though. No. It wasn't. It is Napoleon. No, it is Neapolitan, which is spelled entirely different. These words, I don't know if you've never taken an English class. These words aren't spelled the same. And ergo are not the same word. Agabish? Oh my god. To be fair, I assumed you would have enjoyed FromSoft games for the extensive lore. See, that is what has made me... I want to know the lore, but the gameplay due to your toddler-esque temperaments when you get frustrated. Now that's crazy. That's crazy. No, see, that is a crazy statement. I don't think... Listen, there's been a handful of times that I think that you could make that claim. But even still, I think for the most part, I think half the time you guys don't know when it's a bit. And that's a you problem, not a me problem. Yo, pretty good! How do? I went to the first concert in Aurora's tour on Wednesday. Yo, cried during Exist for Love. She started the Free Palestine chant. She waved at me. I swear to God, yo. But oh no. The venue is unbelievable. I'm not even a massive fan. Also, I waved a pad in the air the whole time, and I'm 99% sure she saw me because I was very near the barrier. Anyway, sorry for ranting. I'm just excited. No, dude, you gotta apologize for anything. That's sick. That's awesome. It sounds like a really fun time. I had my suspicions confirmed last night that I ruined my threshold, but drank so much the first time because the drink with 5% pulp did nothing to me. Not the 5% pulp. I mean, in fairness, though, like, I don't know. It depends on what you're used to, King. Some people need something more pulpier. Some people just need more pulp, you know? How is it that we went through like 100 and it was fine, and then now I'm doing like one at a time, and it's like, oh, womp womp, it's no longer. Making his pet the pig. Oh my god. Who said in less words that they were realizing older designs that someone was tweaked? Oh, I don't think that was for me. Nap, did you watch Cinna's really normal scary video? What? Did I watch what? I had a blast before I played Cure for Me. This one is for all the fruity people. Yo. I might buy an $100 Haley doll. What's a Haley doll? I mean, obviously it's one of the Lala Loopsies, but what does that mean? You guys can't tell when it's a bit, and today Nap learned that many of the chatters are neurodivergent. I mean, we've been knowing. Oh my god. No, you'll know. Listen, there's been one stream where I got frustrated at enough at a game that it became like a genuine frustration, and I was like, I need to stop. And that one time is if you watched it in comparison to other times where it's been like frustration at dying repeatedly in a game, like I think it would be pretty clear the difference in the sense that one's very much more of a like quiet. If I'm being quiet, then I'm frustrated. Like if I'm being like very like molding, if I'm molding and sullen and quiet, then I'm probably actually getting a little cheesed off, you know. But if I'm loud and bombastic, it's just me vocalizing. Like it helps me get through it, you know. It's my therapy. It's it's my therapeutic way of getting through the pain of repeated death. I'm back for dinner. Was scrumdiddlyicious. Yo, what is it? Did you bring me any? Where's mine? Where's my din din? I want din din. Where's mine? Woe is me. Fame, oh fame, thou glittering bauble. I can't do this anymore. But also, if you get super into Elden Ring and don't talk to me about it after getting me to info dump about it, that one time in stream, I'll go far away. Well, see, that's the thing is, the reason I chose not to play it on stream. Well, one of the reasons I said one of the other competing reasons was my worry that I would I'm honestly, I've enjoyed it enough, even with the repeated deaths and stuff like that, where like I got a little frustrated, I'll admit, but like not enough where I was like, oh, okay. So like, I don't know, man. I might still play it on stream. I might restart because I'm really not far in per se. I got right to where I got right to the first, like, my understanding is the first like story boss, and then that's about it. So like I really just explored a small little path, and then that's kind of it. But I don't know. I'll have to double check also if you can have multiple runs, but going like at once. Ruben never gets what Ruben wants here. Oh my god, why are you saying it like you're Elmo? Oh my god, this is awesome. Elmo never gets what Elmo wants. Hello, Rocco. You should play Henry Stickmin trilogy. No, I don't think I will. Bye bye again. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, dude. Have a great weekend. Glad to hear the concert was Big Pong. Sounds like it was a grand time. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Bop, bop, bop. The worst of times being what the bird did, but you know. Oh my god. I will buy you a pizza, Nap. Drop your address. No! What? No! Oh my god. But yeah, I just kind of didn't, like I tested for lack of a better words, last stream, I kind of tested the waters. I knew I'd be buying it this week, and it just didn't seem like there was much interest in people being like, oh yeah, I want to watch Nap play Elden Ring, which is fair. That's not a problem. I don't want to stream a game if people aren't interested to watch it kind of thing. It's kind of why, like, the only time I think I've streamed, the only time I streamed Total War Warhammer was purely because the DLC came out the night before, and I was way too, like, hyped and could not play it. Like, I was like, I need to do this Wednesday stream, but also, I really want to play this. Killer started it, and I have the honor of having, ASMR. Who cares about everyone else? What? This is about me! This is my perfect victory! What do you think of that, Al? Oh my god. Oh my god. Everything's coming up roses! For me and for you! Oh my god. Have I got a part for you to play? Do I know a part that you... Yeah, you ever hear of somebody named Patty LaPone? Ruba, I think you do great. Oh my god. Yo! Oh my god! How are you? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good, hopefully good. I have to respond to you. I'm pretty sure you sent me something like 2 days ago and I have not gotten back to it. That is my mistaken fault. Oh my god. Who's that? What is that green bed? Okay, you don't need to dunk on my mods when they show up. You know. You don't need to eviscerate them. Oh my god. Sweet Chris Kringle. Of course I know Patty LaPone, and yes, I have sung Rose's turn at a showcase before. Perfect. Good. Oh, all right. Well, then hey, listen. If there's genuine interest, I will do a run of Elden Ring. I would love to have. It feels like a game. Streaming has sort of ruined me, I think, for games at this point. I am talking to myself more. I was playing it and I was explaining out loud my thought process in a way that I only do when streaming. And I was like, what am I doing? I'm not live. Why am I speaking my way through this? Oh my god. Oh, hydrate. Oh my good gracious. Oh my good golly. Someone that actually likes join the chat. No, it's just my man. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god. Someone started talking to me as soon as I said hello. So hi, babies. I am super strong. Thank you for noticing. It's just true. It's true. I did it. I never streamed. Fair. See, I never used to do it before streaming. I wouldn't do bits out loud. I wouldn't do something and make a joke about it out loud. But then I do it. But then I'm doing it even when I don't mean to. I was like, oh wow, streaming really has. It's infested me. Okay, great. Oh, I see. Nap hates me. He will never Hitman from me. I spent 6.5 hours trying to get Hitman to work for the last Nap week. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that I. Good lord! Don't tell me that I haven't tried to make a Hitman work for you, Tyler. Oh my god. I didn't mean for you. Sweet Chris Kringle. It's me. KTV would zero in on my location and launch a Tomahawk missile. Nap, it would have been less obvious if you hadn't tried to course correct. What do you? I don't know what you mean. No, shut up. Shut. I don't know what you're talking about. You sound crazy. You sound crazy right now. I am back. My Wi-Fi died for a hot second. What? We still chopping wood? Oh yeah. Call me George Washington, because I must chop wood. Well, it's because, see, here's the thing. I need enough wood to panel around the whole trim of this thing. And each one of those things is, two of them, I think, is 6 pieces of wood, because I think it's like, here, 1 second. Poggers! Poggers!
Wow, that's too long to be normal or healthy.
Yo!
Oh, wow.
No, don't say it like that! Crystal! Thank you so much for the 31 months, King! I hope you're doing well! I hope you're doing well. I hope life's been treating you well. Personally, I think it's totally normal. I don't know what you mean, King. Thank you so much for the prime. Nap, let me get you an emulator in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and my life is yours. Well, I've never played a Pokemon game though. I don't even know how to play them. Well, unless you count Pokemon Go, but that's the only time I've ever played one. But otherwise, I've never actually played one. Oh man. Only Siddle likes me here. My God, it's not my fault that it doesn't capture on Streamlabs. Nap, they're not difficult? I didn't say they were. Wait, Nap's never played a Pokemon game? Nope. Never played one. My knowledge of Pokemon, is surrounded around, I don't know, whatever season of the show, had Dawn and Piplup and, my favorite Pokemon. I have favorites, if that helps. My favorite is Spoink, and that's because if he stops bouncing, he dies, and I think that's hilarious. Otherwise, it's Psyduck, Turtwig, and Ludicolo, and the reason for that is entirely based on how they said their names in the show, because I really liked how it'd be like Psyduck or Turtwig. And then also Ludicolo, and then a 4th place runner-up would be Sudowoodo, because I like how he said his name too. Yes, I am a simple man, and that is how I pick my favorite Pokemon. But no, I've never played one. I mean, I've heard good things. I don't think they're difficult or anything like that. I just haven't played them. So what I'm hearing is no to Hitman and yes to Elden Ring. Ruben W. True. All Nap Week is just Elden Ring. I get sucked in. Oh my God. We've talked about Nap playing Pokemon games before. We were gonna mod a game so you could have a Spoink early. We talked about this already. You new here? We talk about a lot of things a lot. We repeat a lot of it. You said only Siddle like it after I had said I hit Medview. Wow, yeah, wow. Wow, watch it. Tyler will cast away, folks, so quickly, KTB. It's true. This is Prime autism content? What does that mean? Oh, Prime like Twitch Prime? Remember, you can subscribe for free today with Twitch Prime. What, just because I like Pokemon based on the way they say their names? Oh my God. Napoleon, do an audio-only stream of Hitman and my life is yours? What does that mean? What do you mean an audio-only? Wait, you want me to stream it with no visuals? That's insane! Why would I do that? Oh my God. We talked about Pokemon thing like a month ago. Yeah, it comes up pretty often. I think it's just because a lot of people are surprised I've never played one. Which I guess, to be fair, like, I know a lot, like, everyone I know has played one. But, like, I don't know, man. I think largely it's because by the time that I was getting into, like, video games and stuff like that, I don't know, I feel like it's the kind of game you get into early in life and then just continue to enjoy later on. but I didn't get into games until like I was in middle school, because I didn't have games until middle school basically. Because that's when I got my first computer, and that was a family computer. Well, that's when my family got a first computer, I should say. Yeah. Though I did have Grand Theft Auto 3 on an iPod at one point, so that was cool. That was cool and fun, I guess. I think it gave my iPod a virus. My friend said they knew how to get it onto my phone or onto my iPod, and then I was like, okay, and I gave it to them, and they did, and it was there, but I still don't know how they did it. I didn't have to buy it, so. Oh, you know, you want to know my favorite Pokemon? So glad you asked. It's Pheromosa for reasons that should be obvious. I don't know that Pokemon. Yeah, it tracks. That tracks. That's camp. That that tracks. That's Did the V word? What? V word? Get off the phone. I need the internet. What? Get off the phone. I need the internet. Oh, for dial-up. No, I never had dial-up. Rubbing fires in my face. Hey, man. Not kidding. Well, I'm not gonna say that word. There's a difference. Yeah, but I'm not gonna say one of those words. And I just presume you will know what I mean if I say the other one. Yo, Dragoncord! Outdo. Okay, we're gonna get through these 4, and then we're gonna go probably move to something else. To be fair, I didn't say the word either. True, but my understanding is the British do say it a lot, you know? I never had dial-up either. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, dial-up's like a thing of like the 90s and 80s, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's like a last century thing. Not to say that there's nobody here who could have had it. It's not like you'd be ancient necessarily for having had it. But I don't think it was super common for like people getting new computers in like the 2010s. You know what I mean? Like anyway. I love Bidoof so much, yo. So I played an emulator where everything was randomized, and he was the move where he pretends to be other Pokemon. But I thought that was what's the? It's like looks like it looks like a chewed up Laffy Taffy. What's that one called? I thought that was the Pokemon that like became other Pokemon. Ditto. I thought it was Ditto. Isn't Bidoof like a little badger or something? It's fine. I'm old. I get it. I'm not calling you old. I don't remember having it, but I do know it was a thing. Well, I remember having a coworker who talked my ear off about it. She would talk my ear off about a lot of things that used to happen way back when. This is, you know, I was just a part-time worker at this place, and this coworker, we'll call her, I don't know, like Margaret, I guess. And she would tell me, she would regale me with tales upon tales upon tales of how back in my day, and I'd go, wow, thanks, Margaret. That's really cool, Margaret. Oh my god. And then she'd tell me how I'm doing my job wrong. But anyway. Now read the entire message. Challenge failed. I love Bidoof so much. I played an emulator where it randomized, and he had the move where he pretends to be other Pokemon, but I literally only hindered me and named him Silly Guy. What? What do you mean? What? How did I miss that? I didn't miss anything there. He's a little beaver guy. He's so dumb. I love him. Yo. Someone add another mark to the tally. Margaret, I guess. Now that's a funny name. Oh my god. Oh wow, I owe Muscle Man so much money. Margaret, I know her. I read Margaret, okay? Oh my god. Thatcher? Oh god. Begrudgingly, I will say that this coworker was marginally better than a Margaret Thatcher type, though she probably would have voted for. Oh man. And I say that begrudgingly only because Margaret Thatcher was the worst and is arguable is in my opinion deeply responsible for the tumultuous state of the world today and a lot of the problems that neoliberalism caused. But I'm not going to get into that because this is a Minecraft street. My hatred for that woman runs deep. It was a randomizer, so he had Ditto's. Oh, wait, but no, it doesn't say Ditto in there. Oh my god. My favorite Pokemon is Gengar because of that one scene in that one Pokemon show where his trainer tells him to wait, and he's so loyal, he sadly waits there for like a decade? That's tragic! What do you mean? Nat can get into it in like a server somewhere. I can get into my listen. I'm sparing you, okay? I can easily turn this stream into my deep dive into how I think the trifecta triangle of neoliberal thought that came out of 3 particular countries in the West have permanently and utterly transformed the world into a downward spiral that is still being felt today. But I don't think that makes for very fun content. I don't think you want me to lay that out as like a step-by-step, like, anyway, so here's this policy, this policy, this policy. Here's how these 3 knowingly work together to destroy what was once a middle class, etc., etc., etc. Like, nobody wants to hear that in a Minecraft stream. That's not ha-ha funny. That's not the ha-ha funnies, as one Oliver would say. But anyway, I digress. But anyway. Also, in one of the newer shows, Gengar has 2 lesbians fall in love. 2 lesbian Dengars or Gengars, or 2 lesbians fall in love because of Gengar? Gengar facilitates it? What? What, Dragoncorn? What? Who? What? But anyway, you don't want to hear that. That wasn't 5 hours. That was a tight 30 seconds. Being who I am, knowing how much where I'm from impacted most every facet of my identity, wouldn't know anything about why people dislike magic. Me personally, I wouldn't know a thing. No. Oh my god. Who, me? Me personally? Me, Ruba? No, I wouldn't know a thing about any of that. No. That'd be crazy. No, that would be crazy, guys. That would be pretty crazy. Alright, there's all that. 5 hours in dog years for real? Oh my god. Well, that's just not fair. Did you guys see that tweet about the new Heinz sauce they're making, that everyone and their sauces mixed together, and someone said Mordecai and Rigby would end the world for it? Oh my god. I need Nap and Hassan on a call together. I don't think that would be a good idea. Oh, man. I don't think... Anyway, you know, I'm not gonna get into it. Nap, I at you in the server. Okay. We can hear Discord notifications. Yeah, I know. I've seen your messages on them. I don't mean to be ignoring it. But last time I addressed it, that caused someone to start sending 50 plus messages. And so, but it's because my Streamlabs crashed, and I don't really want to break up the stream, so it'll keep streaming, despite having crashed. But if I want to start using scenes or anything like that again, or have streamer mode turned on into the Discord because it's connected to my Streamlabs, then basically the outcome of that is that I have to restart stream. Which doesn't take long, it just splits up the VOD, and I'm like, ugh, you know? My hometown definitely wasn't one of Thatcher's most harshly targeted areas in the country. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Absolutely. Yeah, that would be harshly targeted. What? No, that doesn't sound like a neoliberal policy. What? No. Not doing anything about the information, huh? It would be great you two both default the jokes when mad. It would be so funny. Oh my god, I have restrained myself. Don't restrain yourself, King. Pop off. Oh man. No, I just listen. There's some things that I think, you know, it's just something. There's elements I agree with, and there's elements that I think the man gets wrong. And I think he somewhat masquerades as a wannabe revolutionary, where it really doesn't suggest much revolutionary. But that's besides the point. I'm not saying that I am one either. Right? Anyway, I've innocent and deleted my video claiming all villainous arcs, so I remain innocent. Pol Pot, circa 1970. I deleted the video. I'm sorry, that was a horrid joke. That was a horrible joke. I deleted the video. I'm innocent now, Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon. No, you don't understand. I deleted the villain video, so I'm not a villain anymore. Why didn't you fix Streamlabs? What? I have tried. It literally. Oh my god! I'm not getting into this. I'd love to see you two fight to the death. Oh my god. Well, that's the thing. It's like I have more common ground with that man than like, you know, a conservative. It's not like I'm like. Don't mistake me, by the way. Don't mistake that statement for me being like a moderate in any case. Personally, I think there's few things more detestable than a fence sitting moderate, but that's besides the point. Oh, well, you know, I just think the center is just so enlightened. Both sides are kind of bad. I mean, one literally wants to just introduce dystopian rule and particularly attack minority groups that I'm not a part of. And so it doesn't affect me, and so I'm choosing to just say they're both the exact same evil, but Jesus Christ. There's few things I could stand less than somebody who stands for nothing. My god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. 1 second. I need I'm getting too narrowly focused. You're putting me down the wrong tunnel. This is Oh my god. Not to mention the weird male feminist vibes he gives. He does at times give that. There are moments where I hope, my hope is there is an awkwardness to him that is more the cause of that rather than like it being a facade. I would say the actions speak loud enough to me for me to hope enough that it's not just a facade. But I don't know, dude. There's bits that he does where I'm gonna like. He flirts a lot with a type of audience I myself would not welcome. He sort of gives lukewarm takes about issues in America, so far-right people see him as some kind of communist. Yep. Hot take. Ludwig is arguably more leftist. Oh, this co-op. Only a few in chat citing evidence of my claim to devour the nap throne. It didn't happen. I deleted it. My God. Why don't you mute Discord? Because normally I don't have to. It's just because Streamlabs crashed that my stream remote turned off. So normally I don't have to mute it. And normally it's set, I have a few key people that are normally set in my Discord with streamer mode to still ping through, so that, if there were an issue or if they felt they needed to reach me, then I would still hear their pings. What do you want, Verb? You stand for nothing, and what do you fall for? Listen, I'm not saying that reached me at a critical point in helping to further. Liz, I was already getting into it with teachers, okay? It just... I was not radicalized by that. If anything, I was radicalized by Rodney Copperbottom. Oh my God. My movie, Hassan is consistent in what he wants to promote and focuses on teaching. He believes a lot of things, but focuses on ones he knows how to translate to the average person. His priority is bringing fence sitters and normies into the ideas and thinks through that lens. He does good. He likes. That he does good. He's like a bridge. There is something to be said for that element of his streams. I do not disagree, but to an extent. I do disagree, however, with the idea that he is more successful in bringing people over to the left than he is in just offering a relatively comfortable place for people from the right. Oh yeah, killing people bad. By the way, genocide bad, and suddenly he's a commie. True. Don't get me wrong, I don't take the stance that it's a negative for him to own the home he does or anything like that. That's not the stance that I'm taking on it. Honest to God, if you want to look into... okay, I'm not to get into this deeply. I'm setting a timer. I'm looking... Okay, 30 seconds on the clock. Not to get into this deeply, but it could be seen that someone like Hassan and or other such celebrities that are making a lot of money but do not own companies, specifically do not own companies, do not own shares of means of production, would therefore fall under the proletariat as set out in the Communist Manifesto, due to the fact that they don't own their own means to production and are beholden to the corporations that are above them. However, that does not necessarily excuse them from breaking solidarity with their class. Time! 18 seconds, baby! Oh, man. Look at me, fellow men. Witness how much I respect women. What a statement. Look at me! Gaze upon me! Rodney Copperbottom! I mean, it's Ewan McGregor, I guess, so I understand, but Jesus! Oh, my God. Big corner and feels defensive about being perceived poorly, so he doubles down angrily. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the man should take more breaks than he does. But alas, I don't think he's some net evil. I just don't think that he is everything that he proclaims himself to be, which is not that can be that's a pretty lukewarm statement. That can be said about anything. That can be said about me. But I can't talk about most things he told me. No, he's on the FBI watch list for his political beliefs and published works. Potentially based? I'm gonna leave that at potentially, because I don't know what it is, but judging from your moral character that I so far have seen, I will guess it is based. Oh, man. You know he means the robot, don't play dumb. I choose to believe he means Ewan McGregor. Don't /gen me! Oh my God. I didn't actually get any of the steak I needed. He regularly says he isn't the things people want him to be either, to be fair. And yeah, I mean, you could say that, but that doesn't mean he doesn't cloak himself like in the veneer that he is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can say things and still your actions will prove to the contrary. You know what I mean? Much the same way I can think of a certain celebrity who calls herself a feminist and an activist who I don't necessarily believe should be classified that way. Namely because her activism seems to be very, we'll call it non-intersectional. We'll call it that and leave it at that. I will /Gen you because I am /Gen. Base. I will presume you know who I talk about. Oh. Based on what? Hey-oh! Based on the theory of quantum mechanics. Unless he obliterates British people in debates. Oh my god. He also does play up the anti-British card a lot, which is I don't know. I think that's not a card that, like, it can be a funny bit, but he does it to death a lot in a way that I think is also not, like, I don't know. It irks me towards, like, the messaging that he's trying to present versus what he does. You know what I mean? Who is Hassan? A Twitch streamer, formerly a news pundit, I think, from a left-leaning news organization known as the Young Turks, I think is what it's called. I'm like 99% sure that's what it was called. And then also, yo, Babycorn, thanks so much for the follow. What is being celebrated? My victory in a different video game. My victory in Elden Ring against a boss. I was just excited. I beat him earlier today, and I was like, let's go! Oh, man. Able to hear as a British person. See, that's the thing. It's like I don't know. The like deeply anti-British sentiments that seem to exist, because it's a quote-unquote accepted bit, is an odd thing to me, in the sense that while I am aware that there is a history there that it makes it seem like that's okay, I don't think it's necessarily right to attach a whole population to a history. And additionally, I think you get into problems of, like, if it were anyone else, this wouldn't be okay, so I don't think it's okay in this instance, if that makes sense. Oh, W. I know, right? Oh my god. It wasn't even, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like a super complicated boss. I just got Elden Ring this week, and I'm not I have my moments with video games. I can be good, but I'm what's the word I want to say? Chuffed. We'll say chuffed a bit with actually beating a boss, because I've never played a Souls-like, and so I was pretty pleased, because I was like, oh, they said this would be impossible. I mean, it still took me probably like 25 to 35 tries. Like, I died 25 to 35 times on it, but still, I looked it up. That seems to be the average. So let's go. W. Oh man, you nerd. Hi, are you new here? I named myself after Napoleon. What do you mean, you nerd? It still goes, but he doesn't work for them anymore. Yeah, it still exists as an, I believe it is an accredited news agency. I don't think it's an unaccredited one. I believe it's his, one of his family members who either runs it or works there. It's one or the other. But that's kind of his history, Tyler. And then he's become a very popular streamer. Relatively speaking, you could probably put him up there as the, for lack of a better word, like the trademark political streamer of Twitch. He does more than just politics, but that's kind of what he's known for. And particularly, he's known for quote-unquote being left-leaning. Versus, a lot of other politics that tends to find its way on Twitch that is, alt-right scumbags who just veneer like, oh no, I just hey, fun fact, if people tell you they don't want to tell you their politics, 9 times out of 10 it's because they're conservative. I saw some bit of of a really annoyed comedian from Britain who was asked, I guess, I don't know why they asked. He's a known conservative, but they're like, "Oh, who are you gonna vote for?" He's like, "Oh, well, you know, it's so difficult this time because both options are so terrible." I'm like, "No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not a difficult choice. What do you mean? You have 14 years of data. What do you mean?" What do you mean it's a difficult choice? Oh, it's a difficult choice because you know one of them will still give you tax break. Of course. Oh my god. Anyway. Rest in piss, Jimmy Carr. Anyway. It's leftist works about how we as people should be allowed to overthrow the government when it's not working for the people. I make jokey jokes because I'm native. That tracks. That makes sense. I mean, that's relatively speaking based. I don't know. It's manifestos like that are complicated in terms of a modern society. And I say that not to prop up the idea of liberal ideology. And when I say liberal, I don't mean liberal as in like left-leaning or, but I mean liberalism, which is separate from liberalism, like a party that would exist. It's a different concept. It's a theoretical concept rather than a like it's a theory. Same way, like there's liberalism and realism and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Liberal theory, realist theory, which are both found in international relations and comparative politics, which are two sub-studies under political science. We're getting too close to home. Okay, we need to pull back. In a red tie, ha ha. Go to the dogs, ha ha ha. Going? Going. A little baseball humor there for you. The British Empire had the best interests of the crowd at heart and not the people. Something which many of us still feel the knock-on effects of today. Yeah. There's deep intersectionality to that. It's like there's a lot of intersectionality to exist that, again, I don't think. If I were a different streamer, I would get more into probably. I already get into a lot more than some other streamers, but basically, you know, Britain is a lot more complicated, I think, than a lot of people make it out to be in how they represent it as a quote-unquote political entity, if that makes sense. He openly opposes TYT, the Young Turks, takes about stream, debates his uncle on stream. Recent transphobic TYT section was a moment he especially came through for the transgenders. Someone with nepotism might otherwise be tempted to defend their origin. Oh, that's good. Again, don't take my criticism is not to decry the idea that I have not meant to convey the idea that I think Hasanabe as a stream is or Hassan Piker, who is the streamer himself, is like a negative for the platform or a bad person per se. Rather, I'm just saying that I don't necessarily fall in line with all of the way he espouses, the way he approaches his politics, and the way that he espouses them, and the company he keeps. But also, that doesn't matter, because I'm a nothing nobody streamer. So so it's not like these are hot takes. This is a man who will never know I exist. So it really doesn't matter what I think. That's a lie. He's chomping at the bit. He's watching every single one of the Napoleon VII streams. He's out there. He's going, "Oh, I'll get you." He's like a Claw from those really old Inspector Gadget cartoon episodes. You know, where he has the cat and it's just his fist, and he's like, "I'll get you next time. Get it?" Like that guy, yeah. but it's Napoleon instead. Oh man, that did a number on my throat. Oh my god, my voice does not go that low. Oh, hated, or even more by literally every other kind of British person, and we have to live with them. I love it here. Oh my god. Morphin Chat is who might familiar with the Young Turks as transphobic. Ah, okay. I don't want them to assume he aligns with it because related to the previous employee. Yeah, fair enough. Well, people aren't their employers either. I think that is something that people should know as a given. That is a statement with a wide berth because, you know, that can be true, but also, like, I'm never gonna blame the Amazon factory worker for the crimes of Amazon, you know what I mean? People need to make a living. But then again, I do in fact blame the CEO for the evils of their company. You know why? Because they're being paid enough to be responsible. Up, up, up. Okay. But anyway, back to Elden Ring, guys. back to wait, what was the Pokemon game that people wanted me to play? We got a little off topic. What about the debate, huh? /JSO/J love of God, let's protect our peace. See, the funny thing is, Ruma, you could be talking about either of the ones that went on this week. Because you could be talking about yours or the one from last night. I watched both. Neither were particularly good. Yeah, I could. Oh, God. But anyway, I almost played one before. It was the one that has the dog with the sword in its mouth. I believe it's called Sword. Pokemon Sword I almost played at one point, but then I never did get the chance. And then everything I hear about Pokemon is always like vaguely negative, of people being like, "Oh, the Game Freak did it again. They're never changing anything up." And so I never know if it's like a fun game or not. But I do think I want to give it a try someday. But yeah, I think for Nap Week we'll probably definitely do some Elden Ring, I presume, because it does sound like at the very least Ruba will want to see it, and you know the Ruba community stays winning. You know, it's Ruba's world, and we're just living in it. Devastating. Devastating. Oh, and then next week we gotta get a Thursday stream going. Gotta get a Thursday farm stream going next week, you know. For those who don't get the joke, it's because it's because it's the 4th of July, and I was like, hey. I'm glad you finally got up. It's crazy. I'm glad you finally clued in. I've been waiting. Oh my god. No, I don't have any more glass in my pocket. There we go. Grab that. One thing I will say about Elden Ring is that I'm already so, like, I was partially hooked up. Like, I think what really pushed me over the edge to get it was talking with Ruba about it on one of the streams, but also, like, in playing what little I have so far, it's so chock full of mystery and stuff. Like, there's so many things where it's like, it's answers that just lead to more questions, but, like, in the most positive of ways. And I don't know if every Souls-like is like that. Like, I don't know if Dark Souls was like that or not. I have no idea. Like, I know they're all well-revered games. That bit's not news to me. It's more just like I've never engaged with it as an entity. So to learn the style of storytelling it is crazy. I mean, it's also deeply horrifying. And not because I'm just like, you know, a wuss for horror, but it's just also like, oh, that is terrifying. Oh my god, the bosses, the monsters, everything. Like it's atmospheric as all heck, and it's just like a really enjoyable atmospheric, if that makes sense. That's like spooky, but like in a good, fun way. Which I haven't been jump scared yet. That part, I'm happy about that. I've not been jump scared. I think it's because I've been a very brave little girl. I've been I've been very brave. Yes. But in general, I don't know. Maybe I have nothing to worry about. But it does give off the vibe that it is a little bit of a spooky game at times. Like, I don't know who this lady is who keeps talking to me. I don't know who this dude is who's calling me maidenless. Didn't like that. Was not a fan of that. That was just rude. But overall, I'm hooked. I'm pretty interested. They are, but Elden Ring is by far the most like that. It's Miyazaki's storytelling, given limitless freedom due to the scale of the modern gaming technology can allow now. Miyazaki is in, wait, you don't mean Miyazaki like Ghibli Miyazaki. This is a different guy, right? Did I not realize that? Did Studio Ghibli's Miyazaki work on this game? Different Miyazaki. Okay. Thank you. I was like, what? Wait, what? I was very confused. This world isn't nearly hopeful enough. Miyazaki's the type of guy. Miyazaki's the one who makes hopeful movies, but thinks the world is awful. It's it was. Oh no, I'm like. There's another famous anime artist too, who's known for making really horrific like body horror type stuff, but he's a really happy-go-lucky guy, versus Miyazaki, who makes what's often known as like really like beautiful and happy slice of life anime movies, but he himself is like, life is awful and I hate everything. And the contrast of those two is always just a very funny thing to me. God damn, everything's the worst. What's wrong, Miyazaki? Junji Ito, yeah, my beloved. Oh my god. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Hidetaka Miyazaki is from Software's dude. Hayao Miyazaki is the Ghibli dude. Yeah! Go to drive to the gas station for snack bars, and you will be closing out of stream to do so, correct? Or at the very least, not typing in chat. Dear God, do not be like Ray. And then up here, this little bit, bada bing, bada boom, easy elo, easy life, and just a little bit over to here. But yeah, I mean, I guess Nap Week's kind of decided in some ways. There'll probably be a New Vegas stream. There'll be a Batman stream, probably. There'll be a Minecraft stream. There'll be an Elden Ring stream, and then probably, unless anybody has a different suggestion, we'll either do a Hades stream to try to wrap that up, or I guess maybe we'll do Hylic.
That seemed like the biggest suggestion, unless there's a pull towards something else, or people don't want Batman that week or whatever. Like, we'll look through the another nap week win. Yeah. Tyler and Totally Human decided to be insane and gifted like nearly 100 subs. It was like 90 subs were gifted, or no, 60 something, 70 something, whatever it was. Because we were at 34 and now we're at whatever. I can't actually see my counter. And so yeah, we're getting another nap week, I guess. Oh my god, I haven't set the date yet. It'll probably be in July though, probably. And Hideo Kojima did Death Stranding, and these three men live in the same name folder of my brain, and it's a disaster. Oh my god, not Kojima. And then there's oh no, why am I blocking? Oh no, what's his name? Sakurai, that's what I was thinking. Sakurai from Smash. The madman that he is. Oh my god. But yeah, Miyazaki is kind of like the Junji Ito in a way. People were flaming him when Elden Ring released because of how hard it was. And his answer along the lines of, I am sorry, I just wanted people to experience the fulfillment of a hard day's work. Wait, that's kind of sweet though. Wait, that's kind of cute. Gravity. Defying Gravity? Yes, you're right. We'll put on a full production of Wicked. I will play every part. So true, King. That's the Nap Week finale special. Oh my god. Yeah, yippee, Nap Week, yippee. Yeah, well, see, you know, maybe Hylic will be one of the options. It sounded there was some big interest in Hylic. We'll see. Red light. Don't be typing in the chat if you're. Oh my sweet Chris Kringle. Put the phone down. My only gripe with hard game is tend to disagree with lack of accessibility options. It's arrogant in my opinion. It's like performance art, and it's not worth it, to be honest. Whatever joy you get from get in being the guy who could do it because he has no choice, versus the joy of others playing a less hard version while you play the exact same version because you chose hardcore. The form of selfish joy isn't worth it. That's pride. I mean, I understand that perspective, but I also think that if you're looking at a piece of art, I think you're allowed to put constraints on art. Like if somebody wanted a piece of art to specifically be in, for instance, no, I want this in Japanese. I want this in Japanese. It should never be translated out of Japanese. I made it in Japanese because I think that language does the best service. And if you can't read Japanese, that sucks. But I don't want it translated out of it. You know what I mean? It's like, I get it, but at the same time, like, if you're making something for if it's an artistic choice, you know, there's something to be said for that. Whether or not that's exactly right, I can't say. I really can't, because I think both sides of the arguments have validity, because at the same time, it is a consumer's product and a video game, and so accessibility features are deeply important for that. And I think you're right to say that it is pretentious to decide, no, this has to be enjoyed in one specific way. But I also think there's something to be said for artistic freedom. And we are here. Oh my god, we are here. It better mean parked and vehicle off. Gee, right. Because yeah, at the same time, like, accessibility features are deeply important. It's an artistic choice to exclude disabled people or less skilled people. It feels more exclusionary than artistic. See, I understand the perspective, but at the same time, I do get the idea of like, no, this is meant to be something difficult. You know what I mean? It's like, no, it like the point is that it's difficult. You know what I mean? It's like saying, okay, yeah, but it can be difficult and hard on people's ears, or it's, or yeah, that's a perfect example. It's like, okay, I want to have I want to make something that conveys a psychedelic experience, and in doing so, I'm going to use lights because I believe that best conveys my artistic vision. Flashing lights are inherently something that what's the word I'm looking for? For lack of a better word, to do that would be to effectively target people with epilepsy and say, oh, well, yeah, that sucks that you have this thing, but my artistic vision is to do this thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like not like it's a private product. You know what I mean? It's not something made by the government. It's not something that's made with your money and that needs to be accessible to you inherently. Is an argument to the contrary of that. But at the same time, there's something to be said for making art accessible tends to be ultimately a net good for people. You know what I mean? It's like ultimately, you know, you should like, okay, sure, it might ruin your architecture, but and oh, it ruins the beauty of the architecture, but you should still put a ramp to get into the building. A building should always still be wheelchair accessible. You know what I mean? I think the game Immortal Phoenix Rising did it really well. They have options for playing it for the story, have it varying hard levels. I like story and my brother likes fighting, and it works for both. Yeah, well, that's most video games. Most video games are that way. Most video games even have a story mode at this point, where it's like, yeah, you don't really want combat to be. I think even Red Dead has like, you don't really want. I think they call it cinematic mode, where it's like, yeah, you don't really want this to be a gaming experience. You want it to be, you want it to be a cinematic experience. So I do think that there is validity to that. You can have both versions. It feels not comparable to like an art show. You can have both versions. It feels not comparable to an art show. How does it not feel comparable to an art show? That bit I'm confused by. Like if somebody's like, so you don't think the comparison to a flashing light show tracks is what I think is you're saying. Like someone staunchly refusing to put captions on their Blu-ray is like, dude, what? Difficulty settings are normal. It's a choice to not do that at that budget. Well, yeah, I never said it wasn't a choice. It is absolutely an artistic choice. In the same way that in I mean, what you're talking about, like in The Godfather, for instance. Oh my God, I had to watch it 3 weeks ago. That's why this is coming up. I swear to God, I don't normally reference The Godfather. In The Godfather, there's a sequence that's in Italian. It has no captions. It's not meant to. And it's and to this day, the Blu-ray comes out not there's captions for all other parts of the movie, but not that part, because the point is, you as the viewer, if you don't speak Italian, you're not meant to necessarily know what's being said. It's meant to be something private between those two. It was the artistic vision to do that. Or it's like Tolstoy's work, like War and Peace. They publish that, and they don't publish it all in English. They publish it as it was originally published, which is some segments it switches between French, Russian, and English, and I think briefly Italian, or maybe it's Latin, but it switches between those languages. So unless you know those languages, you know, like there is a barrier to entry for Tolstoy's work in that case. They don't produce a purely they don't produce a purely English translation. Our show is comparable to what I'm trying to point out. Well, see, but that's where you're losing me, because I'm telling you that I'm saying their argument is video games are art, which they are. I believe that is true and fair. Particularly, they have an artistic vision they want for their game, and so that's what they're making. They're making a piece of art that they want to be a specific way. I don't see how it's non-comparable. How's that? Okay. Do I need to tint it? No, I like it. I might change like a midsection just so it's. No, I'll fill it all in, and then I'll take down this bit, and then I'll see what I think. Oh God, Naps a Godfather head. I'm not, please. Please, I'm not! It just was fresh in my memory, I promise you! No! No, you can't do this to me! Oh my God.
Devastation.
All this I agree with. Maybe I'll have to work through it to find my change change my mind. If there's something I'm caught on, I don't know how it's articulated that it's different. But don't get me wrong, like what you're saying, I don't disagree with the validity of the idea that things should be made for everyone. Like as best you can, you should always try to make things inclusive. I don't think life is better when more people are able to enjoy things and when more people are included. To create things inherently to exclude people is never a good thing. However, if the argument is for the sake of artistic intent, the point of art is to be uncomfortable and challenging, and maybe that is its own point. I don't know where I arrive at this necessarily, because I genuinely, I think a game's score in a review should and ought to, and in my own case does go up, the more accessible it makes itself. Like the more customization it provides for accessibility, I think the better. For instance, I do think FromSoft could do better without lowering the difficulty. I think they should ensure the ability to potentially to remap controllers a lot more. I think there should be that ability. I think the argument starts to fall. I think you can still make something challenging and inherently challenging, even if you can remap the keys and controls. I think it should allow for more of that. Because yeah, I do think like accessibility is an important thing in art. In fact, that tends to be how you get new and interesting perspective on things. People, like lots of people have new thoughts and opinions, and their own life experiences will help color those ideas. You know what I mean? So I think there's validity to the argument that, oh, well, it's a little pretentious or it's a little like stuck up to try to argue that, oh, the artistic vision is more important and to compromise that is a problem. But at the same time, I do think there is an argument to be said that art does not have to be made to be, or I guess what could be said is the question becomes, does art have to be made accessible for all? For instance, like paintings are something that aren't necessarily accessible to all. If you use a certain color style, it won't be accessible to people who are colorblind. But that's not the fault of the artist, and the artist is trying to tell their own vision of something. You know what I mean? The question then becomes, do you define video games as art? I personally do. I think they are a piece of art. Not every single video game is gonna be Starry Night though, you know what I mean? Yeah, I remember being really confused during that part of the War and Peace. I didn't understand the concept of something being deliberately untranslated, but I get it now. Yeah, like, see, it's just, and part of that is because that part of that book is attempting to explain in its text the type of people you're dealing with, which made more sense to the people it was being published for. And so in terms of that, it's like Tolstoy, the public that Tolstoy was publishing to, particularly people who were literate at that time, would have spoken all of those languages typically, or at least most of them. And it's conveying that the people you're first opening with are aristocratic in nature because they had that kind of education. They gained French, which was and remains to this day, for those that are unaware, the language of international relations, to the degree that like the International Criminal Court is still entirely done in French, entirely. So like, that's what that's conveying. It's trying to convey that inherently to its text, and to change that out it's then to some it loses something in that capacity. It was not the author's original vision. However, there's something to be said for the purpose of author's intent. I personally disagree with an author's intent being the end-all be-all of deciding what a piece is or how it should be interpreted, but that doesn't mean it counts for nothing. You know what I mean? I also think that it can and should be possible to offer accessibility options for people with different needs while still maintaining artistic intention. I just think the gaming industry is still very far behind. That's true in terms of accessibility, where it should be in terms of disabled folks in mind, and haven't come up with more creative ideas on how to do that because they're not thinking about it as much as they should be. And I think that's a fair argument. I think it's also a fair argument to say a lot of the companies don't think about it because it's not particularly profitable, which is its own kettle of fish to kind of get into for the video game industry. FromSoft is, I would struggle, like, again, it is still a company, so that does add its own gray area to this whole matter. But I do believe ultimately, because they've been so consistent, that it is an artistic vision, and I personally can't come down one way or the other on how I feel about it. Because like I said, I think the compromise is it should be more accessible in terms of how you can remap things. For instance, there's some games that have such flexibility with remapping that you could even hook things up to work for people who maybe have like elements of cerebral palsy or something like that. You know what I mean? And that level of care is important, I think. Wait, what are we talking about? Celeste has an accessibility mode. In the original marked your save as easy mode, but then they removed that because they wanted people to not feel left out. See, I don't know if I agree with that. That's the thing. I don't think that it, like, necessarily, if they want to add an easy mode, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying it is an easy mode. I understand that will absolutely, like, that does create a tiered system where people will feel because there are people who suck and they'll be like, well, I completed it on hard, but at the same time, it is still completing something at what is at a different difficulty level, and I don't think differentiating from that is inherently bad. Inherently, I'm saying it can be done poorly, but I don't necessarily agree with the idea that that's inherently bad. I believe in the art thing. I'm very intentional with my writing in ways that are not accessible, but I don't know, I'm brainwashed beyond that, except that I said above for now. That's get bit. No, I didn't mean to. Okay, driving home now. I'm not on my phone. Wait, my God, MJ. When I played Celeste, you could go into the settings and change a bunch of stuff from speed and enemies and loading and invincibility, etc. Yeah, but Celeste wasn't like from the origins. Like, we are trying to make a game that the brutality and the difficulty is in essence a mechanic in and of itself. And don't get me wrong, this is not me saying that they are not being pretentious for doing it. I think there is, or no, not arrogance is the word I'm looking for, not pretentious, because they know what they're doing. It's not that I don't think that it's like a level of arrogance and elitism that exists to create that, but there's arrogance and elitism can still be part of art. You know what I mean? Not necessarily always for the best, but it's part of it. It's an ugly part of it. It's a really, really ugly part of art, but I think there's an importance to it. I have a wrist injury that doesn't let me do timed, fast-paced button combo games all the time. I'm waiting desperately for the days when VR gets accurate hand tracking, like the Apple VR control ideas. And see, that's the thing, and there are those, case in point, who then get left out by the industry for putting this artistic expression, or bottom line, depending on the reasoning, on their thing. But then the question becomes, if we want to see video games as having graduated to being art rather than just being what's the word I'm looking for? Rather than just being a form of entertainment, then there is something to be said for the idea that they want to be able to set rules for themselves, and in those rules, they will potentially create problems or exclusions. Celeste is hard because being weird. Is that on the B side? Yes, but I hate games that requires super fast stuff. I cannot do flurry rushes in Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm delayed boss move fight because I am quite sure I won't be able to do it. Playing Celeste without the difficulty defeats the entire narrative part of the game. So I feel like Napoli that he skipped my bits and then didn't go back to skip. Well, because I'd have to tab out. And chat was still moving. Games have easy mode, but not Celeste. Anyway, I'm now actually leaving the gas station. I wasn't driving yet. Good. Yeah, I don't know. I should say, by the way, I'm not trying to come down with one firm opinion one way or the other. I'm more or less just like stating that I think, oh my god, which I hate. It feels like I'm both sides in the issue. But there is an argument for both sides, and I don't know which is fully correct, because in other art, I don't disagree with the idea, particularly with things like language, or if like again, flashing lights is a great example. It's like that is an inherently exclusionary thing. And yet, if that is truly what you feel communicates your vision, is that like it feels like there is something to be said for that. I'm sure using about undercuts the artistic vision, which is where the confusion is coming from, I think. Yeah, I will say that does sound like what you're arguing. I said the Celeste has a narrative artistic reason for the difficulty of the game, and they said, don't worry, if you can't do it, play the game anyways. I said way back, doesn't undercut it. In the message you skipped. Well, oh, it's in my inventory already. And like I said, again, I'm not necessarily trying to say one way or the other, if it will or doesn't truly undercut the artistic vision. I'm saying that there are those that feel it does, and if the artist behind it feels it does, is there validity to the artist's opinion on how their art ought to be enjoyed? You know what I mean? And that's why I was giving you examples of art that does choose and says uncompromising. I want my art to be uncompromising. You know what I mean? And so don't. Oh my god. I think I just believe the art exists in the hardcore mode and the rest isn't art, but it doesn't dilute the art of the hardcore mode. Huh? Like close it. Yo, thanks so much for the follow. I'll do. The closest thought is Celeste did it. Celeste had a story narrative that said, that's okay, you don't have to grieve with me if you're not ready or able. I don't think I like that. Which part? The idea of art, of exclusionary art, or the idea that art exists in the hardcore mode and the rest isn't art? Because one thing that I would argue is, I think if you do add in an alternative version, you make a new version of it as art in and of itself. I think you then get two versions and both are their own artistic experience. You know what I mean? You're so funny. Me? Well, then you kindly. I can tell you are new here. Oh my god, they've not been brought into the bully circle. This is great. Great success. Oh my god. I didn't even cut up any of the copper. Oh my god, that's what I meant to do. The idea that accessibility removes the artistic merit from the thing, because who's to say what is and isn't art, you know? Well, that's not. Sorry. Is that going off of Cinna's message? Because if it isn't, and if it's about what I had said, what my point had been was the idea of if the artist feels that it compromises their art, does that artist not have the right to then say, I feel this compromises the vision I want, and so I don't want to add it in, or I don't want to change that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm saying, like, does the artist have the authority to say, well, I don't want my art to change in that way? Like, you know what I mean? Because like I said, there's great value in accessibility. Not just in the like, oh, it's nice that other people can also play it, but I think it's also important because that brings people into the conversation who otherwise couldn't be, who could have amazing, interesting takes and ideas all their own, or have, in their slightly different playthrough, have gotten an experience that was so wholly different that it gives them an entirely new interpretation. It's different experience, sure, but it's not less art because of it. Comes back to the thing you said about not taking the creator's vision as gospel, for lack of a better phrasing. But I guess that's the question: is like, to what degree of fundamentality? Like, so again, let's say they want to include something that they want it to be like a tripping experience or something like that. Like they're using flashing lights for whatever experience they believe that this is the purest form of explaining their version of what a feeling is. So, and that's like the whole sequence. The whole sequence is those lights, and that's what it's designed around. So if the sequence is designed around it, then does it create its own issue to then say, oh well, yeah, but I don't want to have to engage with that part of the sequence. You know what I mean? No, artistic intent isn't real. People can and should be able to interpret art in any way that relates or means more to them. I disagree with the idea that artistic intent isn't real. There's lots of examples of artistic intent, but as I've ragged on before, authorial intent doesn't have to necessarily matter. I don't think it's the end-all be-all. Matter of fact, I often disagree with the author's intent. That's not just about like written work, but like in painting and stuff like that. Art is often what you get from it. What I'm posing is the question is, does the artist have the liberty, or should the artist not have the liberty to decide, well, this is how I want to represent that, and I don't have an alternative for how I want to represent that, and so this is how my art will represent that. And if you would like something different, you can make something different. You know what I mean? Like, it's like if that's their genesis is not the right word, but that's like how they're trying to explain something, and they don't have an alternative, and that's their vision. Because I'm not talking about an interpretation at that point, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not talking about, oh, well, you know, you can interpret, because it could be like, oh, well, you can interpret those flashing lights differently. Maybe you don't see it as trippy. Maybe you see it as anxiety or something like that. Like maybe you see it as something different in the sequence you're watching it in. Your interpretation of the art can change, but the physical attributes of the art are different from the merits of the art. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Why would easy mode not be considered part of the art? It's the same game but easier. I don't understand what you're saying, Zeta. Artistic intent is absolutely real. Do you have a YouTube channel? I do have a YouTube channel. What's it? I have some of it's gaming, some of it's video essays for whatever reason. That's been what my drug of choice as of late. But yeah, if you check it out, let me know what you think. Also, feel free to join the Discord. These same people and I tend to go on on conversations like this all week, just not live recorded. For example, if someone's artistic intent is to be offensive, that is something we absolutely have to take into account. Look at a certain author of a certain magical books. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. It's real, but it shouldn't override audience interpretation, is what I mean. Well, I don't know if override's the right word. I think the two can be brought into conversation. You know what I mean? But I still see here in the corner of my eye. It's also arrogant to assume your version of hard is going to give the same experience to everyone. It could be the exact same difficulty from an easy mode that you get from hardcore. We could have the same experience. The artistic arrogance of assuming your creation will enact experience you want. Well, yeah, but that's the question. Is there a negative? Like, is it negative to have arrogance in art? Lots of art is arrogant. And arrogance is an emotion all in of itself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's inherently negative for for an artist to want to create and make something a specific way, and maybe it's an arrogant thing to do, but that doesn't make it not art. And I don't know if it's fair to call it wrong, you know what I mean? Or like a morally villainous thing, you know what I mean? I just want to be able to play some games. Let me mess around with the visibility and controls. But if I cannot play, and that is what it is, I can't see flashing lights without getting a migraine, so I can't play some games. It is what it is, but I do want a slower mode for some games. It's easier for my horrid joints to respond to while still a challenge. Doom difficulty settings. I see, that's what I'm saying. Is it's like, I think overall accessibility is better for the gaming industry. I would argue that the Souls games, in my opinion, should have accessibility features. But I don't know if I can argue that there is something wrong from an artistic perspective. If their hill to die on is the idea, well, we're not changing it because that is our artistic intent. I don't know if I can fault it. You know what I mean? It's because, again, like, and this is a less good example, or a poorer example, I should say. But a painting. Certain colors can't be seen by everybody, but that doesn't mean a painter should be constrained to always be considering that when they want to express something. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, there is a sizable portion of the population that can't see green. Well, does that mean that you shouldn't ever make something that uses green? You know what I mean? This is that's a bit of hyperbole in this instance because we're talking about slightly different things, but it's kind of where I think I land on the artistic freedom of it. I think they should be free to make a game that does this, and I guess I just think that it's a shame from a moral standpoint, but I can't say that I would argue that they shouldn't have the artistic license to do so. Does that make sense? I don't know if a word of that made sense. Like, I guess what I'm saying is I'll judge them for it, but I don't know if I think they should stop if it's what they wanted. You know what I mean? Like, if it's truly in this instance, because again, I'm like, in this instance, I'm saying, I think there's some merit to art that wants to be exclusionary as art. But it is a, for lack of a better word, a moral shame that is something they wanted to do. I'm not making a judgment on the creator's arrogance. I'm saying that I don't like it and it isn't worth it compared to the outcome of the other. To me, that is a reductive in way I can't respond to because I don't want to cover where I'm looking at. I don't think my thing is mutually exclusive to what you said. I mean, yeah, fair enough for a Soulsborne game. Difficulty is the main thing for them. I wish they were more accommodating, but it's whatever. Come with me, chronic pain gamers. We have other options. And I guess that's kind of where I land on it. Honestly, though, I do still think they should. I think I fundamentally disagree with them on the idea that, like, changing the key, like the control mapping ability is a reduction in difficulty. I think I could change the dodge roll button to be anywhere on a controller or a keyboard, and that doesn't necessarily make it easier to dodge out of the way of the, like, with the speed needed. You know what I mean? I could make it motion controls, and it would still be just as difficult. So I do think I fundamentally disagree with them on the idea that allowing the level of remapping of keys that, for instance, something like Celeste or a Doom or something like that allows, or Minecraft. Yeah, well, Minecraft, which, you know, I have lots of keys that are changed. For instance, like in my lineup, like my drop is R, and my space 1 is Q, and my mouse button is for slot 7. Like, I got lots of weird keybinds. And this is my F5 is another mouse button because that's easier than hitting F5. And then, yeah, because this way, like, if I had a water bucket here and I had like this here in slot 7 and I was falling, I could come here and switch that, and then it would already be in slot 7. You know what I mean? So I think remapping is an accessibility feature that doesn't undermine the core principles that a Souls-like has. I don't know. I guess it's complicated. Because I think that's the thing. I fail to be able to fault the idea of accessibility. You know what I mean? Too much of the convo in the gas station. I don't know what's happening. MJ standing in the corner. They don't know I went to the gas station. Plus, like, if they won't do it, I'm sure there's a modder to make a baby mode for me if I ever feel interested enough in it. That's a good question. I don't know how moddable Souls-likes are. I don't know if they make them easily moddable. I have no idea. To be clear, Ali was the one sending the red light messages. Thank God. I was worried. Oh my God. Red light, huh? What is it? Oh, MJ was driving to a gas station and would occasionally send the message red light, and I was worried that they had been texting and driving. Don't do that, chatters. Don't ever do that. His entire thought process to me is stemming from exclusively nothing to do with art and it's supposed to be hard. Get good losers mentality. That is the heft of these games and their audience refusal to entertain the difficulty and accessibility as an idea. I think that's fair to lay that at the feet of the audience. I don't know if it's fair to lay it at the feet of the creators. It's impossible to really cover the whole spectrum of who can and can't consume what, and who can and can't make things based on the prior. It's fruitless to try to eliminate to be eliminative of certain artistic intentions because they make us morally uncomfortable, because if they didn't exist, we wouldn't know where we stood on that issue, thereby providing its validity to exist so that we can create something different and serves our own wants and needs better. Yeah, I can get behind that. We can push for improvement, but if they refuse to do so, we can push to make it ourselves. I can agree with that. I guess that is where I'm landing, is it's like I can't begrudge them their desire to do it, but I can still feel that that the accessibility is a better thing for them to do overall, but I think I understand. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. I've said this before and I can't believe I forgot it till now. I understand, I just disagree. Which is a phrase that I use a lot. There's lots of things I understand. I fully understand it. I just disagree. See you need, Phility. It all comes back to robots, baby! Oh, I need an eagle screech sound. I wrote poetry that is inaccessible because of the content of it, and I won't rewrite them to make them accessible. It's not about the art thing to me. I believe in expression. I just think you could have art in the hard mode and your art won't even be lost in the easy mode, because easy is hard to a lot of people and hard is easy to a lot of people. Hollow to control so tightly. See, I don't know if that's fair to say. I really don't. I don't know if it's fair to say, like, oh yeah, well, there's a range of difficulty and like what that is for people changes, but like I guess their thing is they want it to be consistent across the board, because so far as they're concerned, it's like, no, everybody has the same monster to fight, and and that's how they want it to be. Your experiences will differ because you differ, which is an interesting artistic statement. I don't know if I agree with it, but it's an interesting way to frame it. It's like, no, everybody's fighting the exact same thing, but your how you end up beating it will be entirely different because you're entirely different. You could play the same class as someone and still have a different time because you're different, and that was your version of the Souls game. But stream vote, this is ableism. Towards the artist POV, what I didn't feel he was invalid for it. I just think he's mistaken, arrogant in how he restricted and fulfill that artistic goal. That's what I hate. What you that's what I hate. What you just said. Everyone goes, you just suck, get good. It's the same game. I loathe that. When did I say someone sucks for having a different experience? I didn't say anybody sucks. I said your experience will differ because you differ. I mean, that's a lot of things in life. Learning to ride a bike will be different for everybody. I don't know if I understand what you mean by that. Not you, no, they used what you said. Oh, you just mean jerks on the internet? Yeah, but you're never gonna get rid of those guys. Even if there was an easy mode, they would still exist. They'd be like, oh, well, you played it on easy mode. Like, so I don't know if that's no argument in my mind to like change anything. Like, oh, it'll finally silence. No, it won't. They'll find something no matter what. These are the same people. I guarantee it. I bet my bottom dollar. The same people who make that argument of like, you suck, are the same people who are like, I can't believe Aloy doesn't have a smoky eye. And it's like, my brother in Christ, it's the post-apocalypse. What are you talking about? Oh my god. There's lots of jerks online, dude. I know you look at me. Sorry, I didn't take offense to what you said. I was just clarifying. Nap for nap week. Can you play Doom? It's scary. I don't know. It's scary. I'll do it for a Scooby snack, and by a Scooby snack, I mean fan art. That's a joke. You don't have to make Doom fan art. You know, I'm just joking. Oh my god. It's not about silence them. It's about them influencing how games are made. That's fair. I don't know if I personally agree with the idea that they influence how FromSoft makes the game. That's the thing, is I don't know if it's like a post hoc ergo proctor hoc, like after therefore because of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's because those guys exist, From Software still makes games this way. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, they weren't a huge studio before they made the Souls games. So that's why I don't fault them for it in some ways, because it does feel like it's truly a vision of theirs. I don't know if I respect the vision, but I get it, I guess. You know what I mean? Losers will always exist no matter the medium and time. Unfortunately, true. There was definitely a loser in Pompeii who was like, ah, you guys are running, nerds. Not me, I'm leaning against this cool wall. Hey, what's that? Oh my god. Nap, if you play Doom, 2 My Life Is Yours fan art, you get 2 times fan art. Well, wouldn't I need to play Doom 2016 first? This is the most popular game sentiment. Accessibility is an unpopular view. Yeah, that's true. Well, I would say it's unpopular to a vocal, I really do feel it's a vocal minority. Because I really feel most people just don't care. Like, they'll be like, oh, okay, I'll never interact with it, so they just don't care. That's my genuine feeling on it. I think 9 times out of 10, you stop somebody on the street and you go, hey, do you feel video games should have accessibility modes? Most people will be like, yeah, all right, sure, dude, whatever. You know what I mean? Tooth and nail for games to get more accessibility, not less. That's fair. Dubex Ageless Empire fan art. Yo, set in motion. Listen. I've told you. I've said it a million times. I'm very easy to make do something. Fan art goes a long way. Well, we need the naysayers to make funny skeletons to find in Fallout. True. I don't think the bombs are really falling. You can come by. That's the people who are in the soda pop gang or whatever they were called. What were they? The soda popping gang? As someone who's been a FromSoft fan for well over a decade, their subsequent installments always run the trend of trying to outdo the previous in terms of having a new hardest thing, because that's what the get good player base at large pushes for. However, they do have a pattern of also making bosses easier after mass outcry against their difficulty. Interesting. I wonder, when you say making them easier, do you mean in patches or in subsequent games? What are you talking about? Soda Poppin' Gang? From New Vegas, the ones that I absolutely obliterated, that I destroyed. that I beat into a pulp, that I took my big iron off my hip and I went blammo. But a lot cooler and more sick than that. It didn't make a blammo noise. It made a. The powder gangers, soda popping gangers, and six a dozen, half another. Either way, they were lame. You didn't obliterate the powder gangers. You killed like 6 of them. I killed every single one that came to town. I feel like that's obliterated. I feel that counts as obliteration. You send a gang to town and I kill the whole gang you sent? There's no one to even go back and tell them what happened? That feels like obliteration. Yeah, for example, your Elden Ring experience will be a little easier than mine was because they've made a number of bosses easier than they were at launch. Interesting. Well, see, what's interesting about that also is I know that's been a thing for this DLC currently, which is there's a lot of people complaining for the difficulty, but it seems to be false, if that makes sense, because most of the reviewers had no problem with it, but it's not because reviewers are godlike gamers. It's because a lot of the people complaining are like, yeah, but I'm refusing to use magic and I'm only using like this stupid weapon because I need to prove to people that I'm the best gamer there's ever been. And it's like, okay, so you're adding challenges within the challenge to yourself to make it a more difficult experience? Well, that doesn't sound like the bosses are too hard. That sounds like you're doing something stupid and failing because it's a stupid thing to do. Game devs and publishers make needle pushers decisions, and they will listen to the popular vocal sentiment, and they will pander to jerks with big wallets before they pander to new audience. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's just like that's not a gaming problem. That's not like a gaming industry problem. That's a societal issue of like the system of capitalism. That's just what a capitalist society is, supposedly, particularly late stage. For example, they have an entire stronghold. Well, I'll kill them there too. All right, it'll be fine. Everyone I've met, I've every single time I've met them, they've died before me. I met the ones who stole the deputy, the sheriff, and I killed them. There was lots more there, and they all died. I think you're doubting how obliterated they've been. I've at least decimated them, you know? This is a critique. Same mind. People are struggling with the DLC difficulty because they're not acquiring an item that is very clear to you that you need to collect in order to make yourself strong. Yeah, see, that's my point. It's like, the reviewers are like, no, it's not impossible. What do you mean? Are you engaging with the mechanics they put in? And they're like, no. And it's like, well, then yeah, of course you're gonna lose. It's about capitalism, ableism, and lack of community. Is my whole thing. Oh well, see, that gets far beyond what could be a topic conversation. That's the discussion of capitalism writ large is like a multi-book thing. That's. I guess that's true. Maybe we have to visit NCRCF soon. What's NCRCF? New California Republic. Capitalism Federation? Is that what it is? Is it the Capitalism Federation? I choose to believe it's the Capitalism Federation. Me personally, I like to think it's the Capitalist Federation. Looking in that place. Pop, 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 pop. And like so, and like that, and like so, and like that. FromSoft have actually been uncharacteristically forthcoming about that within the DLC. To like, there's no real excuse unless you're just not talking to NPCs at all. I never understand the people who skip dialogue. Also, you know, the people who are like, don't care, didn't ask. And they like slam through cutscenes or like skipping. The idea of skipping a cutscene is crazy to me, unless you've seen it once already. You know what I mean? I feel like it's the most unhinged behavior you could have. The NCR Correction Facility, the Powder Gangers are ex-prisoners who broke. Oh yes, that's right. And I was told that because you already learned it and immediately forgot. Like, I'm not going, ew, Pokemon Emerald hard. My brother in Christ, it's hard because I'm playing with self-imposed rule sets to make it hard on myself on the Pokemon. Exactly, but then there's people who are like, oh, I'm gonna review bomb this DLC. It's the worst thing ever. I'm pretty sure Elden Ring became a mixed reviewed game because it was like so many people were review bombing it because they were like, oh, they've made it way too difficult. And it's like, no. You're adding challenges to yourself when you don't need to and are actively told not to. Even the menu tells you? Oh my god. As I say, this side of gaming bugs me. It's a manifestation of other things, but I got misconstrued because I didn't say it like I did there when you clicked into like, yeah, it's the world idea. So much of the, oh my god, yo, Caleb! Ow, no. Bonjour. Bonjour, mon ami. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are having a bonne nuit. So much of the lore in the game is in the dialogue. Why would you skip it? Are you just here for the vibes? Quad a vibe. Baby, are you coming for a ride? Quad a vibe. Oh, man. Am I feeling it at the same time? Well. Either that means Ruben and I are on the same wavelength, or you know. I hate people who play Fallout as as a mindless shooter. It's so boring. It's so stupid. Talk to anyone. Talk to people. Learn the story. Me after shooting the. Me when I shoot all the Legion people and don't go back to their camp to hear them out. MJ in the corner. Ooh, that there Napoleon. Ooh. No, I really hate this guy. Doing great, yo. Dealt with myself. With you, what, huh? You what? Huh? Oh wait, no, I feel you mentioned this in the Discord. Okay, well that's good. That's good. Glad that that's handled. My god! Peace and love and kindness, but we did have to ask for clarification a few times. To be fair, both of you misread messages I said, and they were direct responses to something Nap said, and they were no longer connected to the proper thought. I don't know, it wasn't just me. I don't know. It wasn't just me. I wash my hands of responsibility. No. Simply no. Have you talked to Volubas and hey, you talked to Volubas and you chose to nix him? That's a very possible thing to do, and the game does account for it. It's just that no one does it because they portrayed as a large threat. I don't care that they. Oh, I'm sure they think there's such a large threat. I got a big iron on my hip. Also, I'm playing a character that is, you know, very, very forthright, and ooh, this will be a problem later on. I'm gonna shoot these guys now. My biggest problem, I'll be honest, is that there are assassins after me, cause nobody got out alive. So nobody there should know I killed. There was no one alive to tell them that I killed them. So I don't love that. I understand it's just part of the game. And you know, I get it, but I'm also like, but you shouldn't know. Like, I should get to go to your camp or be seen wearing something. It should be like, there should be reasons that you know.
was a real choice you made after listening to him taking it. Well, yeah, he sucked! And taking it into town and not immediately killing Oliver. Guess who won the lottery? Swanwick, because he was annoying. Oh my god. My defense is I'm just a little guy and chat moves faster. It's hard to read everything. That's fair. That's fair. And yet nobody lets me me get away with that. Oh my god. Probably because I'm not a little guy. I am in fact a very, very tall and large and awesome and cool, huge and swole. The dude told me to stop playing on the brother. This is why I said I don't play hard to get you play hard to want. So back on your hand. You in a video game, brother. That guy sucks. What a creep. What a creep. Well, I'm glad that it's been dealt with, King. The Legion have scouts and spies everywhere. Not there, they didn't. Nobody saw nothing. I killed everyone. What are they, Big Brother? I don't think so. Listen, if there was enough technology left around for them to have had a video camera, then maybe. But there was no security cams. Nobody saw me in Med Bay. All right. Nobody on cams. There was nobody on cams, and nobody saw me in Med Bay. So I disagree. I think it was wrong. I think it was morally wrong. Oliver Swanwick and the other character you haven't met yet are Fallout fandom games kill on sight because they were a little annoying. But he wasn't even annoying. He was just excited. What's annoying about that? Not this being the main topic in therapy last week where I'm just insidiously incapable of translating my thoughts under certain circumstances. Text is the worst. Hey man, happens. Nap, with you, it isn't the fact that you miss messages, it's the fact that you read a third of what is written. That's what you think. That's what you think. I didn't read a third of that. Read that thing fully through. Nap, literally, I said 3 in a row. He read half of the first one and skipped the next two. I mean, I'm playing video game. Please. I'm trying to play video game. I'm trying to play a game. See, this is why I say this is a bad medium to discuss serious topics. Remember that thing I was talking about? About your fatal flaws? Oh my god. Anyway, my next week was great. One of my player characters died. Oh! And now I'll play a warlock whose patron is their previous character. Oh, well, that's kind of sick, actually. Wait, that goes hard. Trying to understand how to deal with the new powers. Wait, that's sick. What kind of warlock are they? Oh, have you looked into any of the new 1D&D stuff or whatever? I don't think I'm gonna pick any of it up, but I'm interested at least that they're making new spells. I might yoink some of those as ideas and put them into 5e. I don't know, I think we had a pretty productive conversation. Well, good. Well, good, I'm glad. Not napping, sitting you're in front of Fatal Flaws, making it about me. No, I don't think I did that. I think you're crazy. No. Gaslight Gatekeep Coil Bosses. No. That wasn't me. That was someone else. I don't know. I successfully bribed you into playing Doom Classics. Wait, yeah, you wanted me to play the 1990s version? I thought you meant Doom 2016. I thought you were being /J, Garfield. I saw you write about the 1990. I thought you were /J. Oh my god. We can look into it. Master of Deflection.
I didn't look at it yet, but it's the Undying, Pact of the Chain. Ooh, swanky. I will never cease to catch heat from this man. It's true, but don't feel bad. Everybody does. It's in my blood, all right? It's in my blood to just absolutely go after everyone. Meet everyone with hostility. Just everyone instantly. Oh, how you doing? Oh my god. Boom, bing, bop. Oh my god. Obi-Wan Kenobi couldn't deflect blaster shots this well. Well, I mean, first of all, how dare you use a Star Wars reference on me? But second of all, oh my god, way to bring it back to Rodney Copperbottom. I no longer feel guilty about appropriating his pride message for blasphemy. I'm sorry, what? Huh? You what? The clan, what with the panty pearl inside? Doom Classic is my fave. I would never make you play a modern game when it could be old and easily emulated. Oh, I assumed you meant Doom, like the new Dooms, because they're like on sale for like $1 in the summer sale. I was like, oh, not really $1. I think they're like they do $5 to $10 or whatever they are. You need to watch Sid's scary video. Why would I watch a scary video? I don't want to be spooked. It sounds awful. It sounds horrific. Why would I watch a scary video? Oh man. Oh, also, Caleb, I was gonna say, even though you haven't seen it yet, great news. They somehow made the Ranger worse. Say-o. Somehow. They somehow figured it out and they made it even worse. Isn't that just, it's awe-inspiring, honestly. Okay, well, if Medicine is making you like Doom 1993, I need you to play Half-Life 1 from 1998. These are games from last century. Oh my god. Well, Medicine is promising fan art, MJ. So, you know. It's just a sweet little. I'm neither sweet nor little. Who needs to scream to be heard since he talks from a lower point of existence due to his less than average height? I don't even know why I tried to talk to you about fun D&D things. I don't even know why I engaged with you. Villainous. First of all, you listen here, buddy boy. First of all, not in your freaking life. Good God, I am not. First of all, I am above the national average. Second of all, I am very tall. Third of all, I'm huge, swole. You wouldn't believe I could bench press your into next week. Oh my god. I can make Napoleon X Half-Life. It's just me getting beat to death by a crowbar. It's just me going full Jason Todd. It's just... Oh my god. Oh, that's awesome. I'm just like, oh yeah, I can do that. And it's just full Jason Todd. Oh god. See, that's how you do it, Caleb. It is a chatter after my own heart. Oh my god, masterful work. The two of you shouldn't be allowed to be in stream together. You know what? See, that's what you sound like. That's what you sound like. L plus ratio. I don't even care about plus art. I'm already winning over Medicine. His attention span could not handle reading the lore in that video. It would be wasted on stream way more than off stream, where it was also wasted. That's right, love. It's okay to be the size of an electron. Oh my god. Listen, you know, it's funny you say all this, Kayla, because you kind of just smacks of projection. So maybe Stuart Little, it's you that's super small. All right, baby boo. Don't come for me. Don't come after me like you think I'm tiny and small. I'm on record and on film as being tall, so I don't gotta prove nothing. My God, MJ, I have a fulfilling redemption arc. Oh my God. Does feel nice to have the workload lightened? Oh yeah, you're really toiling away. You're really toiling away to ensure that I'm getting bullied effectively. You're really toiling away. Oh, what? You don't like when I say phrases like that? I don't know what you mean. What? God, I love getting to use phrases that I know will just make chatters recoil. We'll just make them go, brother, don't do that. Oh my God. I would have to create a slideshow tour for him to catch the comments in context. Do you think I just like watch sensory baby videos all day? What do you mean? Oh my God. You guys are feeds. You know, I'm ending this stream. I'm getting out of here. I'm done with it. I had a grimace on my face since you said it. Really nasty work. Good. That's what I aim for. Good. It's my passion. It's my true passion and calling in life. Oh my God. Anyway, Jedis, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. We're gonna be ending this again. Weird, like Streamlabs crashed like a stupid game thing recorder. So that's a shame. But I'll leave you with that. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your weekend. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all on Monday. Bye, God.